Hello, everyone. It's Friday night, just a little bit later than our normal start time, 10-ish rather than 9-ish. We're ready to go, though, because although we are one man down, at least for now, I know Alex is going to be a little bit late, but we want to get going. So he said, start without me. I'll be there soon.
Hang on, where are we going?
Oh, we're going to Party Town.
Party Town?
Yeah, the Party Town. It's time for...
Why was I invited?
You're never invited to any party, Septur. That's just
Why
the way
not?
It is. I'm sorry. It's just the way
on.
it is, man. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not, man.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. Because it's time. It's time to go back to the courts. That is correct. We are still in the midst of our Dungeon of the Mad Mage marathon of episodes here. We are at episode 71. 71, indeed. Damn. I don't know if we can make it to 100. You think we'll make it to 100?
I mean,
that's a lot. All right, that's a lot.
Depends on how much we beat around the bush on her way down to Halister.
There will be no bush beating, right? I don't have any bush beating encounters.
I mean, there's a thing called grinding.
Don't grind, because you will grind me the wrong way.
Maybe there'll be bush beating encounters, but it'll be Root beating other people.
Oh,
like,
that's right. I like that. I like
that's
that.
true. Well, Root is currently being babysat by the magic staff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to level up though, so I'm just saying.
Just give him a whole bunch of rats, and eventually they'll be level 20 in no time. You know?
There you go.
He might as well be Groot at this point.
No, he's definitely not Groot. He is Root.
Why not?
Don't call him Groot. Groot's his cousin. You don't want to call him Groot. He hates his cousin. He gets all the money because he's in the cool like Marvel franchise. Root, he never got it. He never got the opportunity to audition. He's pissed off. He's really upset by the whole idea.
So he decides to go underground then instead.
Absolutely, 100%.
Exactly.
So we are here. We are ready to go. We are sans Alex, but he should be joining us soon. And when he does, I'm sure he'll make a surprise. Hey, everybody! And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get everything going.
Shit.
All right, so we're ready to go. And let's go with the recap. Hello in chat. How's it going? Welcome back. It's time for more Dungeon of the Mad Mage as we start. Level 71, Dead Man's Party. Why is it called Dead Man's Party? I guess we'll find out.
I can't believe we're on level 71. That's crazy.
Not level 71. Did I say? Did I say level 71?
That's what you said.
Yes.
Did I say level 71?
Yes.
I meant to say episode.
Damn,
70.
this is a dungeon.
Yeah, no, this is the extended. This is the extended version of Undermountain.
Oh god.
Is this Zack Snyder?
We're not even halfway
the
there.
Zack Snyder version of Undermountain. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. All right. Previously, good God, you guys are gonna kill me one day. On Dungeon of the Mad Mage, court is in session. Level 21, known as the Terminus level, is where y'all are at. The Terminus level was once known as the Deep Mines. A mine! They call it a mine. Never gets funnier, folks. Now serves as the domain of a powerful fallen creature known as a planetar, or angel, whatever, for lack of a better word, known as Phasrian. Lording over the Duergar, who would now plunder these mines for Mithril, is another individual, a mage, known as Voltagar Steel Shadow. And Voltagar, who is not willing to be a vassal to Phasrian, has proposed to the party that they slay Phasrian in return for safe passage and information to, or I should say on, the secret exit to level 22. The Planetar Phasrian judges all who enter his domain, passing the judgment of Torm, the god of justice and self-sacrifice, on all with corruption in its sight. Phasrian has summoned the party to a trial of its own making, using a simulacrum of our friend Hallister Blackcloak as representation of the prosecution. This simulacrum has called witnesses from the party's past to attempt to incriminate them as a group for their past corrupting acts. But using their own set of witnesses to defend themselves, and through the deft use of logic and persuasion, the party has been able to fend off many of these accusations, but now face the final witness for the prosecution. An entity that some of them probably wish would never face them again. And that is the Archlich Acererak.
With Alex not here, the only person who's even faced him is Talron.
He knows of you. He's seen you before.
I've not
Doesn't
seen him.
know who the fuck I am.
Nope. But remember, you are being judged as a group. So
I bet I'm getting the hardest death glare right now.
it's funny. You look at Acererak and he's hard to gauge, right? Because he's just a skull with some glowing eyes. He's not like Skeletor, right?
Jeez.
Hey, man. In fact, the last time you saw Acererak, his voice is extremely deep. So I'm gonna have to do my best to do him justice.
All I picture is he's like, you, and Talron's like, me! Wait, what'd I do?
Who? Exactly. But what you see is Acererak appears in a puff of purple smoke, looking just as you last saw him. With
Dead.
that enormous crown upon his head, looking kinda like, well, let's transition to our map and I'll show everybody at home. Kinda like that. He's the dude on the Dungeon Master's Guide. Did you guys know that? He's famous.
Asshole.
He's famous.
He's also a dick.
Hey, your opinion matters. Maybe if you put in a survey, he'll be less of one. And Acererak looks at the five of you. Hallister's simulacrum turns towards the court of Phasrian and towards the jury, who you remember have these five individuals sitting at the northernmost section of this particular room. And between them, as again I explained to you, is this pretty recognizable warp gate made out of crystal. And the two plinths that hold up the overhang crystal have inside of them seemingly either asleep or somehow just completely not active, two creatures with enormous long snaky tails and 6 arms. They seem to be female, at least in their facial structure and torso. But everything from the torso down is snakes. Snake. Giant snake person thing. I'm not quite sure what the heck it is.
Why does
it
that
have to be snakes? Yep, good job. Extra points. Points don't matter. So Acererak, he doesn't seem to be. You don't even need to make an insight check. He doesn't seem to be sort of like, where am I? He looks at the five of you. He looks over at Hallister's simulacrum, nods. Hallister's simulacrum nods. And Phasrian takes his greatsword and knocks on the floor with it, resounding through the hallway, and says, "The witness will stand." And Acererak, from this chair behind him, stands up gracefully, and Hallister steps forward towards him. And, let's see. Oops. I'm just going to roll a d10 for no reason whatsoever. Interesting. Okay. Hallister says, in that voice that doesn't seem like Hallister's, but one that you sort of remember from a couple of times where he might have talked to you. He says, "State your name for the record, please." Acererak opens his mouth, and coming from the deep caverns within this individual's chest cavity, a stentorian deep voice that says, Acererak. And waits a moment. And everyone behind Acererak and the jury sort of like looks amongst themselves like, you see Valtagar and Stalagma sort of look at each other like, who? Aximus and Execorus, the two Duergar who you know are clearly Arcanoloths in disguise, haven't made any kind of emotional reaction to any of the witnesses thus far. They have just sat there, hands in their laps, massive, creepy grins spread across their faces like,
Jesus.
And of course, in the middle of them, this female commoner who is just nervous as all get out, sort of verging between nervousness and just absolute intense concentration on what the heck is going on, like she's watching some kind of amazing court drama. When this creature appears, she is silent, and her eyes just bug out of her head like... Halster continues, your given name, please? Acererak stares Hallister down and says, looks towards the court. Acera Calestri. But my legal name is Acererak. I had it changed over 300 years ago.
A boring name.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay, good. Halster says, I'm sorry for the confusion. What is your profession? Acererak says, I have many. I travel the plains in search of artifacts. When I find something useful or interesting, I lock it away to protect it from the greedy wills of mortal kind. Halster sort of raises his eyebrows and says, are you a lich? Acererak looks at Halster with this sort of look of duh on his face and says, yes. Halster, would you count yourself similar to other liches that you pursue of immortality and eventual godhood? Certainly not. Being a god is boring. Although I am powerful enough to pursue godhood, as other liches have done. I mean, have you seen Vecna? No, thank you. I have no interest in being a god or being worshipped. I simply wish to pursue my lifelong goal. And what is that goal, Mr. Acererak? I wish to pass on my knowledge and power to a being who may one day replace me. Oh. And what is it that you do to support this lifelong goal? Oh, there are some that would call me the greatest architect in all the worlds. I create dungeons in order to test the bravery and worth of the most noble and ambitious creatures in all creation, and I'm very good at my job. Oh, well, thank you for that. I see. What was your last architectural endeavor? It was a fixer-upper. A temple on the peninsula of Chult. An ancient city known as Omu. The people there had little regard for their history or their god, and so left their temples abandoned for many years. I felt that I could turn it into a place of great value to this world, and if successful, make it into a successful franchising endeavor as well. Well, thank you, Mr. Acererak. That's quite enough. How did you attempt to do that? By assembling the best team of contractors that my great power could afford. And over time and much effort, I created a fantastic dungeon meant to attract the most powerful and most brave adventurers in all the land. It was magnificent. And I was right. Many, many brave souls came willingly to my dungeon and threw themselves against my most nefarious traps and monsters, some of which I had flown special from various planes of existence. Oh my, that must have been a very costly endeavor. It was. You should see my credit card statement. And behind him, all 5 of them start laughing. And the commenter in the back is like, what's that credit card statement?
By the way, I'm looking over at Fazrian, and knowing him, he could see through lies, right?
Absolutely. Every time that you have heard a lie or an exaggeration, his eyes have glowed.
But the fact that...
His eyes have not glowed.
Especially from Ace Rack. Keep going. Yeah.
In fact, at this laughter, Fazrian and says, silence. You may continue. Apologies, Your Honor. I didn't mean to. It wasn't meant to be a joke. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Now, to the reason that you've been summoned here, Mr. Calestro. I'm sorry, Mr. Sararak. Yes, legal name, of course. Considering how much time that you've spent in the profession of dungeon creation, for the purpose of testing adventurers and the like, would you therefore consider yourself an expert on adventurers and their values? I believe that I would. Thank you. Do you recognize any of the individuals here today in the defense? I do. Oh, can you point them out to me? And he raises a skeletal finger and points at, individually, Ferros. Then his hand moves to Talron, and then moves to Elbauthin. Please note that the witness has indicated the defendant's, and he looks down at a piece of paper, Fuer Dechanka, Talron, and Helion Moonstar.
Out of game, Matt. It's Fuer. It's always been Fuer.
I know, but he can't pronounce it.
No, you. Okay. I'm just making sure because you messed up.
I know.
I
know.
I'm sorry, why was he rolling the R's? Like, what the hell?
I was trying to indicate that the guy can't pronounce your names worth the credit.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that you made that same mistake last time, so I figured you're just making a mistake.
Oh no, that was on purpose. So, he says, after he puts away the paper, he looks over to Sararak and he says, "Can you tell me where it is that you first encountered these individuals?" Sararak looks at the 3 of you specifically, his eyes glazing over the 3, and says, "I saw them, along with their companions, when they entered my temple. I knew that they, like many others, had come to test themselves against my temple's defenses, and so I put them through a strong test of their resolve, their intelligence, and their courage." And then he looks at Ferros and says, "Some of them did better than others.
Ooh.
I even gave them clues on how to defeat the traps that I had laid for them." Alistair looks at the 5 of you and then looks at the jury and then looks back at Sararak and says, "And did they succeed?" Sararak sort of looks down at the ground and says, "They did." "And so would you call them courageous?" "I would not." "I'm confused, Mr. Sararak. Why would you not call them courageous if they succeeded in completing your dungeon?" And then his fists ball up and you see like purple sort of energy coming out of them. And Fazrian slams his greatsword on the ground. As Sararak looks at Fazrian, and Fazrian's eyes begin to glow with power. And he says, "There will be no violence in my court unless I call for it." Sararak's hands begin to diminish. And he says, "I am Sorry, Your Honor. Alistair sort of like wipes sweat off his brow. He's like, woohoo! That was almost interesting. I apologize. Mr. Sararak, why would you not call them courageous? Sararak's head swivels towards the three of you and says, because they did something that all other adventurers did not do upon their completion of the dungeon. I'm sorry, Sarah, are you raising your hand for something?
No, I was startled by a cat, and now I'm petting it.
Oh, that's okay. I was like, oh, you're raising your hand? You don't have to raise your hand in court.
Petting a kitty.
Okay, pet that kitty.
Court kitty.
Okay. He says, because they did something that all other adventurers did not do upon their completion of the dungeon. Well, what was that? Sararek's eyes glow with a green light and says, they killed my son. Oh my goodness. That is awful. I am so sorry for your loss. I mourn his passing every day. That is quite an accusation, Mr. Sararak. Do you have any evidence that they perpetuated this act? Very much so. I saw them land the final blow. Your Honor, and he turns towards Phasrian. You, of course, know through your powers if individuals are indeed prevaricating or telling the truth. Is this individual telling the truth? Phasrian's eyes do not glow, but simply states, he is. Thank you, Your Honor. Did you move to defend your son? His head dips and says, unfortunately, I was too late. They had already destroyed his feeding chamber, and even though he attempted to defend himself, they viciously moved in and severed his life. Oh, I'm aghast. Apologies. Did your son encourage this violence perpetuated against him? Sararak's fists ball up and says, no, he was a child. He never raised a finger against anyone. Before he knew it, they were peppering him with arrows, powerful spells, and slashing him with their swords.
He's speaking to the actions of a person that he didn't see commit, saying that he lifted no finger against a person, but he did not see it.
Sorry, you might have to substantiate that. Can you say that again?
He's speaking to an action that he did not see, saying that the person never lifted a finger against someone, despite not being there.
What he said was...
He can't make that claim.
Well, no, what he said was that he never lifted a finger against anyone.
I also have an objection.
That's a claim he can't make. He didn't see it.
Also, I have an objection.
What is your objection, Talron?
Witness used a soulmonger to steal souls to feed his son.
It's not an objection. It's not an objection. You are overruled immediately, Talron. That is irrelevant. An objection is an objection to the statement that is made, or by the line of questioning that is made by the prosecution or defense. You can't object with a proportion of your own.
Perhaps, okay, this is the objection. The witness is not qualified to answer the question because they did not see this.
I'm going to say it was basically calls for speculation.
Yeah,
that's basically what it, yeah, calls for speculation. Okay. Phasrian says, sustained. And Halster continues, well, then what happened? After your son passed and you appeared on the scene? Yes. I defended myself as best I could, since they then determined to rid me of my existence as well. I defeated one of them before their vile influence destroyed my physical form. I then had to flee. Oh. Well, I am so sorry to have brought on such a painful memory, Mr. Sararak. But I do have a question to follow. Could these adventurers have beaten your dungeon without destroying your property and killing your son?
Well, of course they could. The exit was just past my son's chamber. All they needed to do was walk through the mist gate, and they would have left.
And what would have happened if they did?
I imagine that they'd live long lives with the spoils of their victory. But that's not for me to say.
This gate.
One final question, Mr. Sararak. How do you feel towards the people that ended your son's life? Sararak's eyes impassively scan you and says,
They deserve justice.
and then his eyes flicker towards Phasrian, who meets his gaze. Hallister grins and says, "No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you." Your witness.
I was actually going to look at the others and say, can I, being someone who wasn't there, can I try something very quickly?
You all can have a chance, but one person can cross-examine.
All right. I'm going to stand up and say, I just want to go back to the events that transpired between the individuals who were present. You've never met me. I should start with that. You have never met me, correct?
I know not who you are.
Okay. So I was not there. So I have no opinion of what actually happened. So I want to ask you, you said you saw them land the final blow against your son. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you see the entirety of what I assume was a fight that happened before that?
I did.
Did you see the beginning of that fight?
I did.
Can you tell me who started it?
The door opened to my son's chamber. And the first attack was made against my son's feeding tube.
Your son's feeding tube. I'm sorry, would you mind explaining to me what that is?
Certainly. It is a device that I constructed in order to sustain the life of my son.
You said to sustain. How old? You said he was a child. How old was your son?
2 years in the making?
2 years in the making. Who was his mother?
He has no mother.
He had. So, how did he come into being?
I obtained his form, his puerile form, from the astral plane, and revived him by bringing him into this one.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you dumb that down for me a little bit? His puerile form, from you obtained it from. Can you give me a simpler explanation of what that means?
He cracks his knuckles and says,
Certainly. I understand that mortals do not have the knowledge. I will grant you this. My son took a form known as an atropal. An atropal is a stillborn offspring of the gods. One that was cast out, one without life. I granted him that life.
So you took someone else's child and claimed him for your own.
He was no one's child. He was
You just
stillborn.
said that an Astropal was a child of the gods.
He was a stillborn form with no tie to any being in creation except me.
Okay. I think I get it. Maybe I don't, but hopefully the jury is smarter than I am. So back to this feeding tube. What were you feeding him through this tube to sustain his life, as you say?
Souls.
Souls. Oof. Those seem like they'd be awfully hard to come by. Not many people wanna
"Objection,
give up
Your
their
Honor,
soul.
objection,"
Sorry.
Hallister says.
Yes? What is your objection? You just don't like my question?
Oh no, relevance.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was getting to the relevance.
Oh, please, by all means. Then Hallister says.
Where did you obtain those souls? Were they given willingly?
Sararak looks sort of down at his feet for a second and says,
Souls are a commodity to be granted by many beings. They, once expelled from mortal forms, are used quite frequently by many beings.
And how did you expel these souls that you were feeding to your son from their mortal form?
I did not expel them. I simply collected them.
You collected them. Okay.
I have Zeke. Make him answer the question you just asked. He didn't actually answer it. The willing question.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And were those souls that you, as you say, collected, surrendered willingly?
Surrendered? I don't know what you mean by surrendered.
Well, generally a soul is a person and a body, and it has a will. So did they choose to leave their bodies to be fed to your son?
No, they did not.
So do you happen to know where they come by violence?
I don't see where this is getting.
Oh, it's getting somewhere. Would you kindly answer the question?
The souls of creatures who died from many different types were indeed used for a greater purpose, since they would have probably gone to waste.
I tapped each other. Ask him which types weren't under that purview.
Come again?
Ask him which souls weren't under that purview. Were there any souls that weren't absorbed by the Soulmonger?
Oh, were there any souls that were not absorbed by something my friend here calls the Soulmonger? I'm sorry. I don't even know what that is. What is the Soulmonger?
It's a name given to my son's feeding tube by those who know not its importance nor its purpose.
Well, its importance to you, its purpose, you've just told me, is to feed your late son the souls that were not necessarily willingly surrendered to be fed to him. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I'm understanding this.
May I ask a question of you?
I don't think that's actually the way it works. Sorry. So, you were feeding souls to your son via this tube. To your knowledge, did the men you see behind you know that when they entered his chamber?
I do not know.
Fair enough. And would anyone in your dungeon, traveling through your dungeon, have reason to believe that should they die at the hands of your devices, that their soul would be fed to your child?
I do not know.
Zeke, might I take over?
One further question, and then absolutely. You said that the exit was directly behind your son's chamber. Would there be any reason that these men should have known that? Did you make it clear to them? Did you leave clues? You said you left lots of clues to puzzles all around your dungeon. Did you leave a clue that told them that the door was on the other side?
No. But
No, that was all I wanted to know, that you did not leave them a clue. And was it in any way made clear to them that your son was not part of the puzzle of this dungeon?
no.
No further questions. Ferros, did you want to ask him anything?
Yes. Speaking of the feeding tube, Ferros, by the way, I know we haven't physically met. I'll get into that, I think. But first, I wanted to speak towards the souls. Do you know where souls go when someone passes?
It is of no
Normal.
import to me.
Answer the question.
I assume they go to whatever plane that they were promised and whatever deity that they were promised.
This feeding tube, you mentioned it took souls, that's correct?
Yes, it did collect them.
Did it do so with permission of the individual's soul?
The soul
Perhaps.
goes where the soul wills. It is not the soul's decision to go after its life where it
Did
decides.
the soul will to go in this feeding tube?
Does the soul will to go anywhere after it is expelled?
Answer the question.
No.
So, to be clear, the soul did not will it.
The soul does not will anything.
Okay. So, do beings such as myself, or such as any mortal being that dies, can they pledge their souls to something?
I have no knowledge of said pledging of souls.
I look at Fazrian.
Fazrian's eyes do not glow.
Have you ever heard of a paladin or a cleric?
Of course.
Do they have some sort of connection to a god?
I assume that they do.
And do gods tend to have? You would know, of course. You're very powerful. Do gods tend to have collect these souls in their planes?
Collect them, if you so call them. Collectors
You
of
mentioned
souls.
collecting in the feeding tube. The feeding tube collected souls. Similarly, gods collect souls. Yes.
I know very little of how gods act with regards to the souls of individual mortals.
But a soul may go to a god's plane, correct?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
If a being were to pledge their soul to a god, would that being considered soul be willing to go to that god? This is not speculation. This is just a logical question.
I do not know how to answer that question. I don't know how souls are relegated with regards to the gods above. It is of no import to me.
Okay. So this feeding tube, as you've already said, takes souls against their will. What does it do to those souls?
Stores them.
What does it mean by feeding? What does it mean by feeding with the souls?
The energy of a soul becomes the energy of my
And what happens to the soul?
soul is consumed.
When you say consumed, it's a word that usually means like consumption of food, right?
Correct.
Would you say me eating another person is consumption? Or me killing another person is consumption?
Yes.
So would it be fair to word it as the soul being killed?
The soul
There's
is
another way of wording it.
destroyed.
You mentioned that killing and consuming were equal in your view, so killing should be a fine word for it, no?
The soul has no life of its own. It is destroyed. It is no longer a person.
So you're saying the soul is destroyed upon this feeding?
Correct.
Okay. So just to wrap that bit up, you mentioned the soul is taken without the will of the soul, and then is consumed and destroyed by this feeding tube to your son, correct?
Yes.
And this is without the soul ever necessarily wanting to do it. You've agreed to that.
Souls have no want.
That's not relevant. So you're saying that souls did not.
I cannot confirm the need
You
of
just
a soul.
said souls don't have wants. You've just said no.
Correct. There is no need
Okay.
for a soul.
So there isn't. There was no want to do so. Do you know if any of these souls had a want in life to go in the feeding tube?
I have no knowledge of any want from any soul.
Okay. Let's get to another topic because I think I've established quite a bit.
He
here.
sighs and cracks his knuckles and sort of sits back in the chair a little bit. He's like,
This is tedious and boring.
Tell me about it.
So, we never met face to face. Do you happen to know? I mean, obviously you may not. Do you happen to know why that might be?
Because you died
How?
through one of my more nefarious traps.
What happened to my soul?
It went into the soulmonger.
If I were to tell you before I died that I hadn't wanted to go in this machine, the feeding tube, would you have obliged that request? Did you ever oblige a request like that?
It's not my decision to make.
Whose decision would it be to make?
No idea.
Did you create the feeding tube?
Of course I did. Quite ingenious.
Okay. I can't speak to my actions in that time because, as you know, I'm not testifying. But I think I've quite established this bit. Do you agree then that my soul was put in the soulmonger against my own living will?
I cannot say for certain, because I do not know what your living will was before you died.
Okay. That's the final question. No further.
Redirect, Your Honor.
Yes, please, this is becoming tedious. This is your final witness, is it not, Sim?
Yes, this is my final witness, Your Honor. We're talking people and souls and consumption. Real quick, Sararak, were you ever mortal?
Yes, I was.
Why did you choose to become a lich?
Because I did not wish to have my essence taken from me in death. I wished to expand my knowledge of the universe and then pass that on to others.
I see. And so, therefore, death to you was the ultimate end. Your soul itself was probably, well, where is your soul, Mr. Sararak?
My soul is stored safely away from the eyes of prying hands. It is the one thing left that is of great value to me.
I see. And would you consider it of great value as a currency? Some way of determining its value would be what?
I don't know the answer to your question.
I'm sorry, let me put it a different way. Souls have value?
They do to me, and they did to my son as they gave him life.
I see. So therefore, the only way for your son to live would be to consume these souls, as they were valuable to him. Do you consider that an evil thing, to consume the life force of others?
No.
Why?
Mortals do it all the time.
Oh, what do you mean?
Have you seen humans? They kill for consumption, to give themselves life. They kill animals which they breed in captivity, and then eat greedily.
Objection. Relevance.
Your Honor, sustainment of life is my point. Souls simply are the food of this being. That's my point, Your Honor. Just as humanity kills cows and pigs and chickens and whatever else.
Objection. The attorney is not the one testifying here.
I think he was speaking to my objection.
I was. That's okay.
Okay.
The Phasrian sort of waves his hand and he says, I'm bored. You've gone on for too long, Sim. It's time to call a recess and then ask for
I'm
adjournment.
sorry, may I offer a quick cross before we do that?
He
Real quick,
looks
I
over
promise,
and
Phasrian.
says,
1 minute or less.
You may.
So Aestarak, you said that souls are currency. Is that correct?
They have proven to be.
Interesting. I'd really like to know what you could buy with a soul, but I don't think we have time for that, so I'm just going to move ahead. You stated that you were once mortal, and you became a lich because you did not want to lose your soul. Is that correct?
I wished to extend my life.
And you keep it somewhere safe.
Very safe.
Would you ever have fed your own soul to your son to sustain his life?
Objection, Your Honor. Conjecture.
What? It's not conjecture. I'm asking him a direct question. Would he have fed his own soul to his son?
Make a... This is where we're going to get into some interesting roles here, Sarah. I like this. I like this a lot, by the way. I'm not sure which role to do here. Is it intimidation or is it persuasion? Oh, man.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Oh, I know.
Question.
The question is whether or not he would want to answer that question.
Well, I'm going to say to him, I'm just going to kind of smile, not a friendly smile, and walk forward and say, it's a very simple question. Yes or no? Would you feed your own soul to your son?
Make a persuasion check.
Damn it, I was going for intimidation.
Sorry. Just weren't intimidating enough.
Motherfucker!
Oh, I didn't see the roll. Hold on.
It's a 12.
12.
Wait!
Oh.
I'm going to Tides of Chaos and roll it again.
Okay, Tides of Chaos, roll it again.
Come on. Better than a 12. No! Fuck you. All right, so it's a 12.
I will remember the Tides of Chaos, though.
Yes, remember the Tides of
For the wild magic. All right. Sararak looks at you and says,
I would not. But that is not important.
Oh, I don't think that's for you or I to judge. That's for the jury to decide what's important and what's not. But I thank you for your honesty. No further questions.
Phasrian stands and his wings extend. And he says, I will await the jury's final verdict. You have a recess of 1 hour. And the jury sort of stands, and Phasrian disappears. Just vanishes. And as well, a Sararak does, too, in a puff of purple smoke.
I was just eyeing him the entire time.
He smiles at you one last time before he goes.
And then I give him the finger as he leaves.
Ooh, you should be held in contempt. No, I'm just kidding.
Phasrian already poofed. You can't
You did, that's true, indeed. All right, so what do you guys want to do for your next hour?
Is the big, spiny winged guy who was standing behind Phasrian still there?
He is still there. In Phasrian's place, although I don't know if you guys can see it very well, let me just move Phasrian out of the way. There is this ridiculous bone throne, which looks like a hand.
I'm gonna look up at that guy and just be like, so we just what? Sit here for an hour? Are there snacks? How does this work?
Are there snacks?
I want some cheese puffs.
You do notice that the 5 jurors are in conference.
I was promised a specific thing by Phasrian. Right after the witnesses.
He said after they're done. He didn't say right after.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do for your next hour?
So no snacks, nothing. Drink of water.
Talron,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to ask you something.
Does the
hard.
guy respond to me at all, or does he
does
just stand
not.
there stoically?
I think he stands. Let me double check and see his languages here. Nope. Does not understand.
I'm just gonna mumble in abyssal and be like, "You think there would be snacks?"
In abyssal? You say it in abyssal?
I say it in abyssal.
The creature known as Rax is sort of like, his head sort of swivels in your direction, and he says in abyssal,
Snacks.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't speak abyssal. I speak infernal.
Ah, okay. Well,
Yeah,
if you say it in
infernal.
infernal, okay, it's still
Yeah, I said it in infernal.
he speaks infernal too. So he goes
this
in
up.
infernal. He goes,
Snacks. What are snacks?
Food, light refreshment,
Oh, I say
something to
infernal
tide
as well.
us over while we sit here
Yeah,
bored
no.
off our asses.
Oh God.
You're saying something, Ferros?
I'm speaking in infernal.
Raxus grabs a rat that's scurrying along the ground, picks it up off the ground, bites its head off, spits it on the ground.
Snacks.
Talron, I don't suppose you want to polymorph that into a steak, do you?
I'd rather not waste it.
I
Uh,
see.
Quick,
That's
quick
okay.
note.
You keep it.
I think you
Eats the
understood
rest
what
of
you
it.
meant by stack. I think you understood your definition pretty well.
quick side note, though, you guys. That thing was called a soulmonger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, and it destroyed people's immortal souls by feeding them to an unborn god,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Exactly. I was in
I
it.
mean, clearly he's evil. I mean, what more do you need than that?
Well, unfortunately, there's some more proof you have. That's why I went through that line of reasoning, and I even at the end there mentioned that I was in it, and I was pretty obvious, like I wasn't willing to be in it. I think that hit pretty well. I think
But-
Zeke had some good points.
He's
I
just
mean-
like,
for a trial for justice, you call an evil creature to speak on.
Yeah, kind of dug
Huh?
his own grave in that a bit, but whatever.
Yes, except what you're forgetting is that this whole thing is fixed, and they're going to say that we're guilty so that he gets to kill us. That's how this whole
But
thing
that's
works.
not that's the thing, right? And I had to. Oh, Talron, you're gonna hate me when I ask this question to you. You are gonna hate me when I ask this question.
oh boy.
We saw someone today. We haven't seen in a while, Laraxi. I
Right.
hate him. I really do.
I understand that feeling.
And I'm gonna cast Ceremony on Vazrian.
Right.
But I am really fucking. I'll just be honest. I'm not wise at all. I can't get this. And to atone
mean-
someone, you need to let. I'm not a cleric. I'm not very good at it. And I don't think Daggrin here has ceremony prepared, right, Daggrin?
I mean, I didn't think I'd be performing any ceremonies today, so
Yeah.
I mean, unless
I-
it's like marriage and whatnot. Well,
Well, here's the thing.
Hint, 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 hint.
What?
Here's the thing.
Right.
Laraxi, I know him well. I know he's pretty wise in a sense, in a different sense than we'd consider.
What is
ass.
that?
I need you to transfer me into Laraxi when I cast Ceremony.
why?
Because if you do, there's a very high chance that we make it out of here without even having to worry about this trial.
You realize once I cast that particular spell, I can't do it again until the following day, right?
Yes. But we're perfect enough then to avoid a fight.
I don't have
We think
Laraxi's character sheet, so I have no idea.
Actually, funny enough, it is in the Gundam Infants, but level 13, unfortunately. 'cause
Oh
I'm not
man,
level
we'd have
up.
to level him up. 'Cause it's
I
the
would
one-
I would do it. I
Live
would be
on
able to do it.
stream.
It wouldn't be too difficult.
what the-
I'm just
That's what the break is for.
Yeah.
exactly. There's a break. Yeah,
Okay.
really.
If you can level
It
him
is.
up.
It is in the sheet. His sheet's in here. It's in companions
Oh, nice. Oh, you're right. It is Laraxi Zarak.
because he was in this campaign for.
That's
a few
correct.
sessions,
He was
so.
indeed. You're right. Okay.
Also, 100 points spent to hydrate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have already hydrated enough, or otherwise I will have to run to the bathroom. So I will
Talron.
continue
The
to.
DM is allowed to pee.
I know
It's not
this is a big
PM.
ask,
It's
but
DM.
I know how polymorph works. One,
Yeah, but
I know it doesn't change your personality, so I'll still be me.
here's
Dude,
the thing. This is
I'm changing to a shape changer. I can just become this form.
but here's the thing. This is true polymorph. There's a major difference.
I know it lasts for a long time, but the thing is, you could just spell it.
If I had to spell, sure.
That's fine. I'm sure we can find a way of dispelling it. I have a feeling. This is just a guess. I don't actually know. I don't actually know how to game 2.
Hmm.
I bet you Laraxi has to spell magic. So if I could just prepare that my own, as him, I could just spell it myself.
So, you want me to turn you into Laraxi to help you, to help us.
To help atone Thazrian, redeem him. This is an ask of my oath.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you for a sec because True Polymorph says the creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak. Or unless its new form is capable of such actions. Never mind. Continue. Yeah, no, can't speak. I'd be like, whoa, okay, you can't speak.
Yeah, I don't know if you can't speak as a.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Your new form can speak.
But
Yeah, certainly. A little too much, if you ask me.
for the entire day, then.
I don't know how long it'll last because unless someone's casting a 9th level Dispel Magic, it's not guaranteed to end either. But the reason I'm asking this, Talron, this is our best chance to redeem Phasrian. I don't want to become Laraxi. That guy's an asshole. He tried to control you to make you you leave instead of him, I think.
Let me ask you a dumb question.
Oh no.
Which version of him?
What do you... What
Well,
does
I
it matter?
mean, there was
He can
his
shape change.
weird blank face version, but there's also his blue, well, draconic looking one, so, I mean.
It wouldn't matter. I would shape change back to myself. I would look exactly the same.
Alright. Just. Alright, but you only got 1 day. 1 day as Laraxi.
I agree. I want to get us out of the form as quick as possible too, Talron. I
Guys,
really
Tom,
do.
if you're gonna do that, you might want to do it now. So I mean, it doesn't look suspicious later.
Yeah,
Are
I think
we-
it's best.
Right now.
We have an hour recess, so it'll last an hour and then it'll be permanent. There won't be a spell on me at that point.
Alright. Fine. Fuck my life. 1 day. That's all I'm giving you.
1 day.
Hey, I'm agreeing with you, Talron. I'm agreeing with you.
Alright, just gonna place a hand on on your forehead.
Oh boy.
This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Amen.
And well, first I gave him a deep kiss for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll return it.
Oh, that's something I didn't need to see. That. All right.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
And then I cast True Polymorph
Okay.
into Laraxi.
Oh boy. Okay. And you are concentrating on it for an hour.
Yes.
Okay. If you concentrate on the spell for the full duration, transformation lasts until it is dispelled. So you are concentrating on it. He becomes Laraxi. I'm sorry that you're almost done.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. Whenever I hear that, I'm like, change the channel. Change the channel. Okay.
Leo.
Yeah. Okay, so you become Laraxi. I don't have the... Actually, you know what? I do have the token. Because I've got the old token.
Well, I'll just shape change back into Ferros.
Sure. Oh, okay. So
you don't need to change anything.
for a second, Laraxi's form dissipates into that of this sort of strange, smooth-skinned, black-eyed creature. And Ferros, you look down at your body, and you look like Fix. You look like what Laraxi called Fix. And then as Fix, as the changeling, Fix, you feel that you have new powers. You don't have the abilities any longer. In fact, did Fix have the ability to... I don't even know if he had...
What do you want?
well, no,
I
I
was
want
about to say, we might need to get you out of that armor, dude.
Yeah, the armor itself.
So the armor actually changes into what Laraxi had.
Okay, so you have a
technically,
totally different set of stats.
I didn't
then.
want. I didn't necessarily want to do this, but I will say because it was kind of mean. But I did want to pass over the components of ceremony to Talron when I switched, just so they didn't get melded into form.
Sure.
Because technically, according to
Yeah,
Polymorph,
all of your stuff
There's all my-
changes. Yeah.
all the items change. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get whatever Laraxi was. I think he had
Okay.
chainmail. He does have chainmail.
Okay. Cool. So
But he can wear heavy armor.
right.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought
Right.
he couldn't.
That is correct. You are correct. So, for all intents and purposes, Ferros becomes Laraxi with a Ferros personality. Who knew?
Who freaking knew?
Who
Exact
freaking
opposite
knew?
of the other time.
Unfortunately, his cheat's still level 13.
Yeah. We'll level Laraxi up to here's Laraxi. There's the Laraxi
Power
token.
level him.
I mean, you can use the character mancer to go like straight to level 17 and just pickety
honestly,
pick, right?
That's not the hard part. The hard part's putting the spells in.
Oh yeah, well that's fine. But the only spell that
have
really matters is the one
8
that
and 9,
you
yeah.
want to use right now. Yeah.
Unless
That's
we
true.
wind up in combat if this fails.
At which point I will call for a break, and then Kraw will put in.
I'll change his level to 17, and yeah, I'll just like other than that, like not much to change because I think I might get him some feats and stuff, but it wouldn't affect
Right.
his insight, so
Right.
it won't matter.
Right. Okay. So
I'm just gonna put it 17 and then do it later.
whoosh.
Whoosh.
Whoosh and whooshy whoosh. We now have a
Oh, but there is
Loraxi
an
on the
ASI
field.
in there, isn't there?
Between 13 and 17, yeah. 16. So there you go. Loraxi cometh forth with a Ferros voice and a Ferros. Oh, actually, it's up to you whether you want to do Loraxi's voice.
It looks like Ferros is. Well, I guess what I'll do is because I think it's what field roleplay is.
Yeah.
I probably come into fix and I'm like messing with this shape change. I'm like, what? Well, actually, the voice. Oh man, the fix voice. I've done this voice in so long.
Yeah, I know. It's just deep Ferros, really. That's all it really is.
No, fix is not deep Ferros.
Oh no,
Fix is
Fix is not deep Ferros. Fix is like
Fix.
Fix is like scared Ferros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What the? I'm like change my arm. It turns draconic for a second. It turns tiefling back. How does this work?
It's like Mystique. It's like Mystique when she's like trying to first like shape change, and she's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I didn't know what it felt like until. Wow. Now, this is magnificent. I hate
Oh, God.
Raxi, but
Well, congratulations. You look like an asshole.
Elbauthin's like, yep, definitely.
Agree.
I thought you liked. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. I thought you liked Fix.
No,
Well, okay.
didn't really care for him.
Well, there's a difference between. Well, there's a difference. So,
Let's just say I overheard some things that made me less fond of him.
Oh. I guess I wouldn't know. I didn't know him that well. I only knew Loraxi.
Yeah, you were dead at the
Wasn't a
time.
wasn't a pleasant experience.
so
And at that point, I'll try to change the Ferros and mess it up a bit. And
Okay.
do you still have?
try.
Do you still have? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
I
Well,
appreciate
what?
that,
What's
as
the-
does our audience.
What's the?
I know where you're
Oh
going.
wait, are you asking that? Oh my god.
Yeah, he like checks it out. He's pulls. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All physically. He can physically change whatever he needs to. Except now he's wearing chainmail instead of the plate mail. Right.
Mhm.
So, anything else you guys want
And
to
now
do
back
in
in
your hour? I'll put the little concentration marker that you got, or you're supposed to.
I'm gonna honestly, I'm just gonna like lay down on the floor and take a little nap.
Cool.
We're laying in blood.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not.
it's like in the rock. It's not like we're sloshing around in puddles of it, are we?
It's kind of wet. I'm gonna be honest. It's
Oh, well, then
yeah.
I'll put two of the chairs side by side and like lay down across those.
Perfect. I
Man,
love that.
I mean, unless you wanted to stain your outfit. Well, then again, I mean, with everything we've been through, holy hell, how is our clothes still fine?
Lots of prestidigitation.
Lots of prestidigitation.
This really feels strange, Talron. I'll try to lift him, but my strength is 12 now.
You did this. You asked me to do this.
You did.
I knew something would change, and I should have known Loraxi was just projecting strength.
I mean,
I sure as fuck hope this works.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see.
I will now make 5 d20 rolls.
oh,
Oh, this is how we're deciding how the jury votes on us.
Nope.
Yep.
This has been affected. It's not random, right? This is being affected by various bonuses and penalties during the trial, which I will apply to all of these rolls and the jurors themselves.
Minus 10, minus 12,
it-
minus...
We are gonna die.
is it technically kind of like a? Is it kind of technically like that revive spell in a way, like on the bonuses and whatnot, like on what you present and so on?
Are you talking about the way
Like
that Raise Dead works? You talking about that?
Yeah, like how you have to present like items or like speeches and whatnot about a character you're trying to bring back from the dead.
Oh, Resurrection. You're talking about
Resurrection,
Resurrection.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Resurrection has a percentage chance of failure.
What?
Is this kind of the same thing but with the jury?
Not really. No.
Ah, okay.
There's a spell, if you're curious. I haven't read this in a while. Let's read it. Well, we can't see it.
Ah.
Yeah, there's Resurrection. Every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears.
Oh, that's just like raised.
That's that's the penalty
Oh, yeah.
when you come back. It's not the chance of it working or not. What Matthew Mercer does, which is actually quite interesting, is that he reduces the efficacy of Raise Dead and those kinds of spells, True Resurrection, Raise Dead, that kind of stuff, based on how many times the target has been raised. It becomes less. There is a what's it called? Diminishing returns, right? That's the way that those things work, which I think is great because right now, Revivify, she's back, she dies. Revivify, she's back, she dies again. Revivify. Does it sound familiar?
Freaking Ferros
Are you talking about me?
I'm not talking specifically about you, but I'm just saying, it happens every once in a while.
Oh, I mean, Ferros also died twice.
Anyways,
So this is a situation which is different. This is 5 D20 rolls. I will roll them in the open just to get your reaction to see what you think they might be.
One.
Oh no.
1-1.
I mean, we don't know
1-1.
what high and low mean.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
Jeez.
I don't know what that. Oh
Oh
no.
my god, seriously? Eh?
I love your reactions. This is the best. Somebody clip this.
Come on.
I was. Oh man. What are we playing? Pokemon. These folks are terrible.
Rocks fall, you all die.
Fucking Christ.
I love you guys so much. It's so funny as hell.
It's just we had all the questions, we had the counter
See,
questions.
jokes on us. It actually is if you're closest to the number 10, not below or above.
Stair Dweller, fearful grunt. That's Stair Dweller's comment in chat. Fearful grunt. Ugh.
Right there with you, buddy.
Fearful grunt. It's like maniacal laugh from the Muppets movies. Maniacal laugh.
You know, Daggrin, if we ever do make it through all this, tell me you know any good drinks.
I'm,
I know good drinks. Really?
Yeah.
Is that a real question?
I
That
don't
depends on
know.
how far you want to go.
Well, I mean, can you blame me for everything we've gone through so far?
Well, I mean, yeah, I get you a drink, but I just don't have anything in here right now.
Just you got to be careful with this one, Daggrin. He's a bit of a lightweight.
Not a lightweight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not.
I'll make him one of those little.
Yeah.
Except for the time. Well, I mean, there was a
Really
time. There was a time I ordered on Amazonian to get some new pair of armor that one time, but still, that was a long time ago.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
but
An actual Amazon showed up too. Which was the
Yeah.
best. Yeah. She's like, "Here's your armor. There. Remember to shop on Amazonian." And then walks out the door. That was hilarious. Okay.
True story.
True story.
who's the CEO of that person?
What?
His name is Jeff B. Zelzebub. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. My name is Jeff.
Jeff
Behold,
Diesel,
the great and powerful ruler of the
He
underworld.
just likes to be called Jeff. Yes, exactly. People they give him all kinds of titles, Beelzebub, and my name is Jeff. All right, so here we go.
Who wants to name themselves Jeff though?
That's already got it.
An hour passes, and
1 hour.
1 hour later. Okay. Interesting.
Dramatic music.
Dun dun dun. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oh, no, I got this. God damn it. 1 hour later. Okay. Go ahead.
Where's it even come from?
Oh, you don't even know. It maybe who knows. The jury comes out from their huddle. Execorus and Aximus still have those shading grins on their face. And Voltagarn Stalagma, or so she is called. The dwarf next to Voltagar, who seems to have some kind of relationship to him. Perhaps it's his wife, you don't know. Sit in their seats. And at which point there is this enormous blast of wind, and you hear this sort of like screeching choir. And Phasrian appears in his bone chair once again.
well, that was ominous.
Talking about the ominous music.
Oh yeah. Phasrian slams his greatsword into the ground, and you see, as he does so, that the source of all of this blood that has been leaching forth from his throne and into the ground and into the entire area comes every single time Phasrian slams the tip of his enormous greatsword into the ground, as if he is piercing the lifeblood from this level with every stroke of his sword. The jurors
Oh, that's disconcerting.
file back into their places, stony-faced. Do you wish to do anything before the verdict is read?
Phasrian, I'm so impressed with him. You did give me a promise that you would allow me to do something before we finished.
His eyes rest on yours and says, I did.
Shall we do it now?
Who are you?
Ferros?
His eyes glow and he says, why are you in this new form?
It makes the process significantly better.
You are no longer what you were before. You are no longer who you were before.
You're incorrect. My body may be different, but my mind is the same.
But you are in a different form.
Correct.
Therefore, you are
But I am
no
still the same
longer who
person.
you are before.
No. I am the same person, but in a different body.
This does not... And
You
he
did
sort
not
of
promise
stops
my
for a sec. He says... His eyes sort of narrow and he says, we are all in the forms that we choose to be. Do you choose this new form?
Yes. This is the form I choose for the ceremony. You promised not to my body, you did promise to me, the person speaking, and I am the same person, different form or not. You know that to be true.
His eyes do not glow, so you are correct. He says, this ritual, this ceremony,
Correct.
How long will it take?
1 hour.
We do not have 1 hour before verdict is rendered.
You gave me your word.
We will determine if there is a way to make this more expeditious.
What if the verdict is simply read, and then afterwards, regardless of what the verdict is, before any sentencing, we do it?
Make
I
a
would not be
persuasion
against that.
check. Make a persuasion check on that one,
Oh,
Ferros.
God.
Yep. You're Laraxi now.
Oh,
Oh,
I actually these in persuasion. Unfortunately, rolled a 6.
no.
Oh.
Eek. Azrian says, unless you can find a way to make this ceremony complete before verdict is read, then I shall not allow this to occur.
Oh, come on, Faz. What's the rush? It's your
Whoa,
court.
wait.
You
It's
make
fi-
the
no,
rules.
it's fine. Wait, it's fine. You gave me your word.
I said it would be done after the witnesses were completed.
And the witnesses are not completed.
Once verdict is passed, sentence is granted immediately after.
I will say again, you gave me your word, Phasrian. If I were to be sentenced guilty and then shortly killed after, then what you said would have been untrue.
Do you have a way of speeding up this particular magic?
I don't know of a way. Wait, maybe I do. Oh my god, Matt, I shouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it. I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work.
Let's
I
hear
remember
it.
one
I
time.
like ideas.
I'm gonna call What god am I under, Matt? Am I under Daenerys or am I under Loraxi's god? now?
Loraxi's god. If
I
you
will
have
call
Loraxi's
whoever-
powers, then it's Loraxi's
Yeah.
god.
I will call to whoever Loraxi's god and be like,
Phone a friend.
yeah, bring Vazreen back to the light. You, I know you don't know who I am. You kind of do. Help me out here.
Is this divine
Divine
intervention?
intervention.
I knew it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh
Here
god.
we go. Divine intervention, folks. This is 17 or below. Oh.
Missed it
Well, I
by
tried.
60.
By a lot.
Missed it by 60.
By a lot, too.
You could have only had one more 7.
Yeah, if it was just a 7. Yeah, you reach out to this god, and it's almost like get a wrong number. Almost, it's like, sorry, this is not the number you dialed. As if the god knows that this is not really Loraxi.
Well, it seems that I messaged him when I didn't mean to. Once again, Vazreen, I will go back to on your word that you had mentioned this.
After all, you wouldn't want these fine people to know that Phasrian is not a man of his word, would you?
Okay. He or it, they, whatever you want to call them, sort of looks, his eyes sort of burn holes in you for a second there. And he says, my god Torm is just, and he will look greatly upon this alteration, if only for the purpose of his justice. I will allow a single hour, after which the jury, and he motions over at the jury, who are all like, oh fuck, will read their verdict.
Shall we proceed?
You may.
First things first, as part of the ceremony, and as part of what I think, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability myself for wisdom.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I will approach, hands open.
You gotta ask to do that.
No, hands open. He said I could do it. So he mentioned I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. I have the silver. How much of this do you want me to roll? Actually, I'll roleplay a lot of it. Fuck it. Here we go. I grab the powdered silver, and I say, for Torm, for this ceremony, we shall begin it. And I'll spread the silver around in front of him. And do I have to touch for ceremony?
Oh, you do.
Okay. You know how this spell works. And I'm going to approach faster and right next to him. And with the silver, I'm going to cusp it in my hand and offer to cusp it in his. And as we do, I'm going to recant something in a line that I don't personally know, but as part of the casting of spells, a verbal component, I'm going to say something in Celestial. Now, I don't know what it means. I won't be able to say it again. I'll say that much. But
Okay.
it'll be something.
Okay.
And it's almost like a divineness in the words as I cast it. And it's almost like, for a second, I'm zoned out, and perhaps even Vazreen might be zoned out, as some sort of the first time you can feel some sort of holiness probably permuting the air of it. And it's quite a while before I come to. 30 minutes just kind of sitting there silently. And after that point, the silver has slowly disappeared, but it's not done yet. And I'll recant a few more words. And are there any lights around here, Matt?
Yeah, there are 4 giant fiery braziers that are on the corners of the room.
The braziers seem to light brighter than they normally do as my hands move around Phasrian's, recanting some more words that I don't understand. I don't know if I understand. 1 second. I have to check, actually. Maybe I do. I don't. Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
And after about an hour of this, atonement. I'll put ceremony in chat.
Okay. So, here we go, folks. This is a very powerful spell. Let me tell you what it all does in case you are in any way, shape, or form interested. Ceremony casts a specific kind of spell. Its duration is instantaneous. When you cast that spell, choose one of the following rites, the target of which must be within 10 feet of you throughout the casting. You touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, in this case atonement, and you make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. So that's what our friend Ferros actually is attempting to do. And the timing is interesting because it is at that moment in time that the concentration from Talron's true polymorph completes.
It ended after the recess, remember?
1 hour, right? The 1
the
hour.
recess was an hour.
It was 1 hour.
No, because at the recess. Oh, yeah, 20 minutes in. Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Wait, I'm really curious what I was going to say. I want to hear it.
No.
Really do.
I was going to say that Talron, your hands sort of stopped glowing because you don't need to concentrate any longer. So take a breath, and you realize that, well, now you've done it.
Stuck now.
You're stuck now.
I have an asshole for a boyfriend.
Boyfriend asshole.
Well, I mean, that hasn't changed, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, kind of never really did. Okay. At which point, big time rolls here, folks.
Had advantage, too.
Just as you complete the spell, you feel and hear this.
Counterspell.
No. You feel a strange feeling that you felt every time it turns 11 o'clock.
Are you kidding me?
And I don't have a boost from Ferros anymore.
Right now?
Bad time.
Right now. And it's as if something just timed it out perfectly. That as the ceremony spell completes, everyone starts going, what is going on here? Phasrian does not move. The demon behind him grasps its horned head. The dwarves, the Duergar, grasp theirs. The commoner starts to bleed profusely from her nose. Oh, what's going on? Everybody in this chamber, and I mean everybody, wisdom saving throws. And Laraxi, use yours.
Oh no! God dang it, Zeke!
I don't even think I'm capable of passing whatever my DC is at this point. Like,
It's
I
possible.
mean, thank God Daggrin still has all those diamond dust.
I have to do
I still have a shitload of diamond in my bag.
We do.
But either way.
We're good on that.
Yeah, I still got my.
At least I rolled a 24, so
You
it's
did.
not like it's.
You did
at least I
indeed.
rolled pretty high, so it's not going to cause issues,
I
hopefully.
don't know why his spellcasting ability is intelligence.
Was I given another diamond dust pack?
I gave you
was.
one. You had
Okay.
one and you used it.
All right, then yeah, you still got more.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will tell you what occurs. Laraxi, you save with a 24. Daggrin, you save with a 29. Talron, you fail. Zeke, you fail. Elbauthin,
roll. Yeah.
you fail. Well, Elbauthin's not here. So
What?
with a
Wow.
17. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Okay, so it's time to pump up the madness, pump up the madness, pump up the madness. Dance, dance.
Gotta hold off that insight roll as
up
long
the
as possible. Oh shit.
Okay,
Fuck me.
hold on.
Wait,
got-
what about Sim?
Sim does not.
Do the members of the jury and the Meriliths have to roll?
They do. I will roll for them in secret.
Oh, I think
The
it's Alex.
Meriliths, as you call them, although you're not quite sure what they are, although their name is Merilith. Great name, Merilith. The Meriliths do not roll. But
I call them Meryl Streep.
oh shit, he's back just in time too. Hello, Alex.
Yeah. So the wisdom.
Congratulations, Alex. You just joined me and I think Talron in failing the
Yeah.
daily wisdom check.
Yeah.
Oh wait, don't I get to roll that since I'm here?
I just rolled it just before you joined us.
Like
But-
1 second before we get it.
If you'd like to roll your wisdom save, I rolled it for you with even a +8. You got a 17.
Oh, so I didn't fail it.
No, you did.
Oh, you failed.
Oh yeah.
It's additive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They get higher and higher the more often you fail, which is why I'm pretty sure I have to nat 20 to pass it at this point in time.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah,
Bethan
like-
goes to 7. 7 fails.
I think I go up this.
You go up to 7, and Zeke
I'm
goes
somewhere
to...
in the doubles.
You are in 11. You are at 11,
I'm
Zeke.
at 11.
Okay. So Zeke gets
Jesus
her special
Christ.
10 plus madness table. Let me find that. And then I would like Talron and Elbauthin, once you get in here, Alex, to roll me a D100.
45.
45.
As soon as I
45 going with that one. Going twice.
45.
Oh.
How the hell do those people always do those auction
Because they're
numbers, like real
very good.
fast?
45.
If I practiced for a while, I probably could because I can talk pretty fast, but not that fast. Not as fast as both of them can, but I can talk pretty fast, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Whatever.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. All right, let me open up my madness table. 45 for Talron. Zeke, did you roll your D100? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know if I rolled a D100 or something else.
You roll a yes D100, please.
81.
81.
Okay.
And next we nail Balthan.
And then Elbauthin. 81.
Okay, so the bad news is I can only do this twice. So
Oh, 934.
Okay.
That's just a 93. That's all it is. It's just a 93.
Just a 93? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will. Ooh, God. Oh, no.
What?
I was
Okay.
Who's got worse?
Well, Elbauthin's is not awful, but it's interesting. Here's Elbauthin's.
Oh, I'm curious.
Roll a D2, sir.
oh no.
mm.
Oh please. Oh please. Oh please.
Oh,
Oh,
God, please.
Ooh,
Oh please.
Oh God.
Oh
that
please.
is interesting.
That is.
I don't know what that means, but roll all your attacks against demons and fiends at advantage with 2
One bad.
So
two
you roll
good.
a D30 instead of a D20 on your attacks.
I'm not. Okay.
But you are vulnerable to all attacks made by demons and fiends. Or, on a 2, you are resistant to all attacks made by demons and fiends, but roll all your attacks against demons and fiends at disadvantage. So interesting.
Which one is?
Okay,
Which
number
one is
2.
the better one?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. So you are resistant to all attacks made by demons and fiends, but roll all of your attacks against demons and fiends at disadvantage. That
You know,
is-
I'm actually not worried about that, but you should let me into the Zoom.
Oh, sure. No, I think I'd like to just have you, voice only.
Alex is the ghost in the darkness, just like Elbauthin.
He is. He's just a disembodied voice.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
So what is Zeke's?
I will tell you after I will adjust the zoom after I put the madnesses in. Okay, Zeke's is 80. What was it?
81, I think.
81.
Yeah, 81. Oh boy,
Oh.
what do we get in the madness lottery today?
Let me read this. Hold on.
I think in the D2 I got the better roll.
You probably did, but we'll see.
Honestly, I mean,
Oh my
between
god.
gamers-
Are you fighting any demons and fiends?
You may be.
Matt looks really confused by mine, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
I'm just reading this and
does it involve a food fight?
no.
I
What
miss
the
that food
hell?
fight.
This is a very interesting madness table. What the shit? All right, works for me.
Okay.
Okay, hey, let's try it. It may
What
be
is it?
it may be bad, it may be good, but Sarah, congratulations on that one.
Your new D20 is a D10. You crit on 10 and fail on 1. For other checks or rolls, double whatever you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
It's a little interesting.
So I now roll a D10
For attack rolls.
everything.
For attack rolls and for
Oh, just
ability
for-
checks. right? Yeah. So whenever you need to roll a d20 for attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, etc., you just
I now roll a 10.
now roll a 10, which means that the macros will be a little screwed up. But we'll roll it and we'll go from there.
Rather interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's a way to change that in my sheet. So
Well,
that we
hopefully
don't
one of
have
you guys
to-
dispels that very soon because that's obnoxious.
Hey, I was gonna say, as soon as we're done here, I'm
Me and
Exactly.
Daggrin.
Oh boy. Okay. This one is for. Okay, Talron. This one I don't think you're gonna like it very much. Ugh.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So I see Talron freaking out.
Yeah.
Immediately run to him. It's like,
Yep.
whoa!
Like,
Yep,
hold
yep,
on.
yep.
I'm starting to strip.
No! Stop! No! Not in the courtroom.
You do happen to see other members of the court, specifically the two Duergar, start to yell at each other. And the female of the two Duergar says, "You don't know who I really am, do you? You don't know who I really am." And her voice is starting to get really low. "You don't know who I really am, do you?" And Voltagar is like, darling, no. This is there's something not right here. There's something not right. Help! And the woman in the middle, the commoner, is just like looking around the room, going,
Oh boy. And I got one to Talron, to Zeke, and I hand a bag over to Talron. Go fix Elbauthin.
Yeah. I'm good. Immediately. As soon as I put my armor, some of my armor back on.
You cannot put your armor back on every time you do so.
He just got restored. This is what.
Oh,
we're saying,
you
is
did the
that-
greater restoration. Okay, great.
If you guys are gonna restore me, don't restore me yet. Save the diamonds for something better than this.
We have tons.
But Elbauthin, this means that you don't get sneak attack damage against demons or fiends.
It's true.
Because
No,
you have
that's not
disadvantage.
Because you never.
If you have disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack.
You
it's
can
big
cancel it out to an advantage roll, but you can never
I can
get.
cancel it out to a normal, which would give me sneak attack by doing insightful fighting.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
Oh,
Then I think it's fine.
That is correct.
Yeah, fine.
We'll restore you later if it starts really fucking you up.
but I still gave Talron one more.
Wait
Beautiful.
for the next one because my next wisdom save is gonna have to be a fucking 20 or something.
You don't know.
Diamonds.
You do not know. It's a mystery. Okay.
No, it's
Okay, but you also restored me, so mine is gone.
Hold on.
Because that dice thing is cool, but hard to implement.
I mean, honestly, I was going.
I have
how many diamonds do you guys have? How much?
Like
Yeah, because I still have.
1,000 worth of diamond.
Oh, then yeah, go ahead and restore me.
Go ahead, Talron, if you please.
I mean, thank God I have 3 more spell slots.
Okay. Let's see how this ceremony goes.
And I still have 1,300 worth left
All right,
in mine.
here comes the important roll, guys. Here we go.
So yeah, after all this, the fracas of the madness that have been completed, 3 greater restorations, bang, 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 and everybody seems to be restored to their normal crazy selves.
Putting on my pants.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got some madnesses going on, but at least we don't have to do a whole bunch
10
of weird
minutes
dice
to
mechanics.
don armor. Just FYI, it takes 10 minutes to don armor.
I don't think he managed to get it the whole way off. I think like as soon as he started
Did
pulling
we
it
fight
off,
anything?
Daggrin was like,
We're still in
something's
the courtroom.
wrong.
So we just finished. I was casting ceremony
All
as
right.
Loraxi because Loraxi is a +11 insight.
But we
So
didn't
yeah,
fight anybody in the courtroom?
Ferros has
He-
been
yeah.
true polymorphed into Loraxi, so he still
we
has
had a battle in
Ferros.
the courtroom.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Who says you will? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Whatever.
We're still.
No, here comes the 2 nat 1s. Are you ready?
We're ready.
No. It's advantage though. That's good. Don't kill us.
Here we go.
Enhance ability gives you advantage. Amazing. Amazing.
It was worth it.
As if it was meant
Oh my
I could have
To
been
be.
fucking Ferros right now. I'm just saying. That's the role I would have been.
You did this. You asked me to do this.
It's as if it was meant to be, folks. I don't roll these rolls.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. So, with a 31, that definitely beats the DC of 20. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Here we go. You put your hands on Phasrian, and after an hour passes, a warmth spreads from your body, or your changed body, into Phasrian. And Phasrian's eyes glow with, instead of a cold white light, a warm sort of golden light comes issuing forth from them. And there is silence for a long while. Aximus and Execorus look across the room to you, and for the first time, their smiles fade. Voltigar looks at Phasrian and his wife, who is still sort of screaming at him in this low voice, and his eyes widen in shock. And the angel gapes at you and says, I remember everything. And then he looks at you and says, I have fallen. I who basked in the warmth of Torm.
Phasrian. No.
Wait a second, scratch the
you
violin.
were.
Is Phasrian the judge?
The angel.
Yes.
You were fallen. You can embrace the warmth once more. There's nothing stopping you.
His fury, which you saw on his face only seconds ago, melts from him as it confronts the truth of what you're speaking to him. And it looks to its hands, stained as they are with the blood of hundreds, perhaps thousands. And its eyes sort of swing to the walls that weep blood. And then he collapses to his knees and begins to weep. His sobs are like thunder. His remorse is like a flash of light that blinds you. And then you hear the sound of steel rasping against stone as Phasrian stands before you. And he says, I am so sorry for all of this. He looks up to the ceiling of the room and he says, My Lord Torm, forgive me. And he takes his greatsword, aims the point at his chest, and rams it through his own body. No one moves. No one dares move. A pillar of golden light crashes in from the ceiling, illuminating Phasrian's corpse. And his corpse begins to float, rapture-like, through the ceiling. The weeping blood dries and evaporates, and the tiles of this forsaken place begin to glow golden. Phasrian's corpse, as it floats, disintegrates into golden motes of ash. And when all is done, not even his sword is left, having melted into a puddle of molten steel.
I look at Sim.
That's fucked up.
immediately. I look at Sim immediately to see what his reaction is.
Sim goes, Okay. Well, better luck next time. snaps his
Tim.
fingers, and disappears.
Wait. Oh, it's okay.
I'm looking over at the two, not demon, but the whatever they are, the ones who are pretending to be Duergar on the jury.
Keniliths.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arcanoloth.
The Arcanoloth dudes over here and over here.
Yeah, I'm looking over at them to see what their reaction to all this is.
They look at each other like Statler and Waldorf and go, well, now what?
Go home, I guess.
I'm gonna approach the jury and just say, out of curiosity, what were all of you gonna say?
Zeke.
One of them was a
Perhaps
chicken.
it's-
No, I want to know.
Perhaps it is best we do not know.
Let's not, please. Oh God, my son!
I
My boy.
My boy runs to the door.
Oh, actually, I need to go do that too. Don't tell me if you find out, Zeke. Just if you want to do it, but don't tell me what it is.
I'm gonna look at all of them and be. I'm just not pushing. I'm just kind of smiling, like,
Voltigar looks at you and he's like, I mean, listen, they made some very convincing arguments. I don't. This is before I. This is my wife. This is Stalagma. Stalagma, say hi. Stalagma goes. She roars at you.
oh, yeah. I see.
She's a
What
little
do you mean
off
about her?
sometimes, but sometimes. Stalagma says, "Fear me. I am the one who destroys mountains."
Okay, all right, sure.
I am the one who knocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look over at Aximus and Executus and just kind of smile.
Hey, yeah, we had to kind of do what the boss would tell us to do. Can I interest you in a
then-
pamphlet?
Then I'm looking at him and smile and be like, then you're real lucky this worked out the way they did, because man, if you'd killed me, my dad would have been pissed.
Who's your dad?
Oh. Never mind. Let's go smile and walk away.
Just like,
They look at each other like, what the fuck is that about?
I try to open.
Mostly
the
because I
door.
can't remember his name off the top of my head.
You think that you are in some way, he may not be your dad, but you
I
think you were in some way related to Grazed. Grassed.
That's what it is.
Grassed-fed cows. All right, so you open the door, and there, asleep on the ground, is Shellheart.
good boy.
He's a good boy.
I'd go over and start petting his head.
His eyes flicker open. He's like,
Right.
"Hello, father. Who?"
I'm still Ferros form, by the way. He doesn't. I don't know if he sees anything different.
He does see something different.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know he had true sight. Interesting.
He says,
well,
he says, you smell different.
Oh, fair enough. I guess that's very small. Yeah. I had to change form a bit to do something important, but it worked. By the way,
Well.
I did it. Oh, sorry. That's not usually what it's not usually what I do, but I think this fixes form is making me a little less humble than I normally am.
Again, you asked me to do this.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad it did work. It's just now you're stuck like this for.
Hey, maybe it might be better.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, but it's.
How many clerics
Things
does
are
it
going
take to tie to screw in a light bulb?
What's a light bulb?
Sorry, this was an actual joke. How many clerics does it take to screw in a light bulb?
It really depends on the cleric.
Sorry, bad joke.
It
Anyway,
didn't even fit. That wasn't even close. I know what you're going for. It didn't
okay,
work.
you're welcome. Okay, so switching our camera back to those folks over in the jury. Valtigar takes Stalagma and sort of takes her aside and says, "Honey, it's time to go back to the mines now. No, hey, look, Fazrian's gone now. Hey, we have the mines back to ourselves." And she's just roaring and making these awful noises at him.
It just as it's happening, it's like, hey, if we can stay until tomorrow, I could probably fix that.
When you mean fix that,
I mean, like, my friends every day about like 11 o'clock have this really bad reaction to something here on the mountain, and I have to fix them up with a greater restoration spell to make them not so, loony.
Ooh, well, yeah, He sort of looks at Stalagma, looks at you, and he's like, yeah, I think she'll just get over it. It's fine, it's fine.
All right. I mean, at least I offered, but yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I see Fazrian is still. We didn't kill him, but I mean, he's moved on. So I mean, are you still gonna help us out with what we talked about earlier?
Well, he's gone, so yeah, I don't have any problem with it. I can tell you where the secret door is, and problem is that there's well, I'm sure you lads can take care of it. There's just, we got a little bit of a demon problem with Fazrian. They didn't seem to leave when he did.
Which
remind him about Skella too.
What?
Skella.
I mean, I don't know what the relevant.
We're out of game. We're trying to get. Oh, you might not have been here for that session.
Yeah.
Trying to help Skella get in his good graces so she and her people can like have a place down here.
Oh, right. And also, well, I mean, we could. It depends on which demon you're talking about exactly. I mean, looks over at these two over here. It's like, I mean, some of them seem a little bit more inane, or not inane, but
he sort of puts his hand next to his mouth. He's like, they're not Duergar.
I mean, I mean, he's gonna like put a hand over his face, like, yeah, I was kind of told, but I mean, you don't mean them. I'm sure you mean the big guy over here, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, he's. I don't think he actually has a job anymore, so I might actually try to, employ him.
Oh, I mean, we could certainly talk to him, but I mean, so we do that for you, and then I was wondering about our other companions. You remember Skella? They still need a place to stay. So
I do remember. Yes. I did make a promise to your friend over there that they get a place to stay.
That'd be most lovely if you could do that for them.
Don't see why not.
Splendid. All right. Well, I suppose we'll just meet you back at camp, as it were, and we'll go from there. I think we're gonna do a couple of things out here first, and then we'll just meet you back, and then we can have a conversation about Skella and the secret door and all that stuff when we get back there. Okay?
No problem.
Side note: he looks at the commoner. Does she live here?
Everyone's eyes fasten on this woman who has been here pretty much the entire time and has not left. And she's like, hi.
Oh, she's no longer a chicken.
No.
Hey, Hallister, you left somebody behind. Hal.
Who is she talking to?
Of all the times for him to not be listening.
Well, we can't just leave her here, can we?
I mean, we can't very well take her with us. I don't think she'd make it very far.
Altogether?
What?
I mean...
Hang on. I'm examining this crystal portal gate.
When you say examining, how are you examining it?
Oh, I'm looking at it. You told us it was there. You never really described what it looked like.
I will tell you. Let me see if there's a better description. A mine. Hold on. Okay. It's here. I found it. I thought I gave you guys the description of it, but let me try it one more time. It is very clearly a warp gate. It looks like basically 3 semi-opaque crystals, one across the top and one on each side that's holding up the top. Right, so that's essentially what it looks like. And each one of these things that holds up the top, these plinths, within it are these creatures.
Oh, those guys are like trapped inside the crystal?
Yes.
And these creatures appear to be alive, or...
They have not yet moved.
But they're like encased in it, like amber. What kind of... So these are... Can I look at them? What do they look like?
Sure. Well, if you want to try to determine what they are, you could make a Arcana check.
I will do that. 27.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, these are... Maybe it is your newly found demonic heritage that gives you this insight into what these creatures are. They are called Mariliths, as befits the name, as you can see right there on the screen. I will show you their amazing art in a second.
Ooh, yes, please.
Just because the token is great, but the art is dope as hell. Handout. Handout? Where are you, handout? Here we go. Here you go. That's a Marilith.
Holy moly.
Mariliths are, as I said, snake from the waist down and just jacked from the waist up, clearly. 6 arms. Clearly demonic, right? Sword.
Hey, I bet they're pretty handy in a fight.
Womp.
Go wait in the wagon.
Oh, wait. We have a wagon?
We have a wagon? I wish we had.
So do I know anything about them?
Mariliths come from the innumerable planes of the abyss, where they are relatively high-level demons, usually in the service to demon lords. What that means, considering how many demons or pseudo-demons, aka the Arcanoloths, that you have seen thus far, and the fact that they're on the level where an angel once ruled, surely has some meaning to it. You're not quite sure what, though.
I look over at Axmus and Execrus and say, I don't suppose you know how to open this thing, do you?
They look at each other. No.
I'm going to put my hand on one of the crystals.
Okay. As you do so, the eyes of both Mariliths open, and the crystal menhirs shatter.
Okay, then.
And the top gate portion falls on the ground, completely shattering. These creatures then animate, and let's roll fucking initiative. But we're not going to do that right away, because let's take our much-deserved break.
Try to figure out how to open a warp gate, trigger a combat. Figures.
It's totally understood.
We just got done with something dramatic.
I know, it was dramatic. Well,
we haven't fought anything in a couple of days. So...
I know, you deserve it, right? You deserve it. Okay, so we'll take a good 7-minute break. We'll come back in 7 minutes, and then we will get back into what happens with these mother effers. We'll see you in a little bit. Hey folks, thanks for watching. The stream will be right back after this brief word about our amazing sponsors at Roll20. Let's face it, gaming matters. It amazes us, it makes us feel, it tells us stories, and it connects us all at a very human level. And of course, it's fun. After all, that's why we do it. And during a time when we're just now trying to pull ourselves out of the mires of despair, it's good to know that there are companies like Roll20 that help us keep the connections we have with the people that matter through games. Roll20 has been around for a long time to help us all play role-playing games when we can't always play them in person with our friends and family. Now, I've personally been a user of Roll20 for over 4 years, and although the marketplace for virtual tabletops is changing and evolving, I know that I can always depend on Roll20 and their amazing community of gamers, developers, and creatives to help push the tabletop space forward. Roll20 is web-based, so there are no installers or desktop clients needed to get you and your players started. And as a game master, you can set up macros that output dice rolls and damage with a single click. Roll20's interface is fully drag and drop capable for bringing in your own maps, backgrounds, tokens, monster images, and handouts. It's extremely simple to bring in an image or a token from anywhere for everyone to use, and Roll20 integrates music and sound effects from various sources for play live in the game. Always wanted to have that epic music play during the boss fight? Done. Or the creepy sound of a haunted house as you try to freak out your players? Done. The Roll20 Marketplace has so many offerings of adventures, art, maps, and tokens that help you run your game and keep your players coming back for more. It's amazing. Now, all the content from pre-published adventures from a variety of game developers. We're talking fully statted out NPCs, illustrated and sometimes animated tokens, art handouts, you name it. They're provided and pre-configured for you. No work needed. And as a player, finding a game has never been easier with their LFG interface. That's looking for group, in case you're wondering. Character sheets for over 100 different RPGs are integrated into their UI, and you can streamline play by rolling right from them. Well, I could go on and on, trust me, but the next step is up to you. Check them out at roll20.net. Roll20. Your friends, your games, your table.
What is a man?
What is a man?
A miserable pile of seeds.
What is the
Attaboy.
measure of a man?
Good. All right, welcome back, folks. We are back. A miserable pile of
What?
poop. All
Enough
right.
talk. How about you?
Oh, jeez. All right, let me give you guys some good music for the fight. As you guys may already see, these wonderful people have, in fact, rolled their initiative. I should say. As well as pretty much everybody else in the room who is willing to get involved with this nonsense. So, let's give you guys some cool fight music. Hopefully.
So is this a courtroom blitz?
Yes. It's an epic courtroom blitz.
Nice.
All right. So the menhirs, I think they're called menhirs. The giant crystal fucking things shatter. And in doing so, the top portion of it falls to the ground, shatters, essentially destroying that particular gate.
Well, that's not good.
It is not. And it seems like these creatures who are emerge from them, screeching and waving around these enormous swords, will attack the closest creatures to them that they can see, because they've been trapped for a long time.
No.
Well, now we're really in for collateral damage.
Okay, so the Marilith on the left. Let's give her a name. Guys,
Betsy.
name Betsy. Chat, you are more than welcome to overrule said name. Please spend your points wisely, folks.
Lefty and righty, I don't know.
Let's Laverne and Shirley. There we go. That's a good one. Laverne on the left, Shirley on the right.
Surely.
Uh-huh. Oh, Laverne on the left, Shirley on the right.
Laverne.
All right, so Laverne.
Laverne. Oh no.
Laverne. All right. Laverne will make. Oh Lord, for real? Okay, Marilyn.
Probably it's not 6.
Wait, I don't think I rolled my initiative.
Oh, you didn't roll your initiative? Roll your initiative, dude.
Hey, get in there.
I don't
Get
know
in
why I
there.
rolled
Get in there.
If it's higher than a 21, that'd be even fantastic.
Oh, boss.
Oh my god! No! It's higher than me!
All right.
You got a nat 1, that's funny.
It happens. I think that's the only thing that he couldn't, possibly make like higher than a 20 with his initiative. So I'm gonna put you on the board. There you go. So you're 6. You're actually higher than Talron and higher than Aximus. All right. It happens. Okay, Laverne. Can't believe I'm saying this. Laverne immediately just digs in with a lot of attacks. She's got, and I am not kidding. She's got 7 attacks.
What the?
Holy shit!
7 attacks.
Is that real?
6 with its long swords, and 1 with its tail.
Oh my god.
Is that legal?
It's legal.
Oh yeah.
I will make it legal.
Incoming.
I will make it legal.
This is courtroom, that's illegal.
Yeah, for real. All right.
Objection! Stop attacking!
Why did my character sheet suddenly go cuckoo kabuku here? All right. All right. Son of a bitch. 7 attacks. Here, we're ready. You ready?
You guys survive at that point.
Here we go.
Well,
7.
we'll find out if it's me.
Okay. What's your AC? Unless you want to. Do you want to do something?
I might shield some of these.
Let's
so
start with
that's
the
why I
first one.
wanted- Yeah.
All right. Lots of D20s coming. First one is a 17.
That matches my AC, so shield.
Okay, so that makes your AC now 22.
22.
All right, so I'm going to only tell you how many hit past a 22. Here we go.
Okay.
That's only 1, though.
4, 5, 6 of those. Oh, Lord, I got a lot to scroll through here. Problems, chat. Problems. Lots of things to scroll through, so please, I apologize in advance. All right, 1 hits. 2 hits. 3 hit. And then the tail. Okay, 3 hits. The tail does not hit. So let me tell you how much total.
Jesus.
Yeah, like they just like it cracks through, and you just see like the swords just getting through it, and like 3 ting ting ting, and then crack crack crack, and straight through your shield into you, doing a total of 1,
2, 30.
3. A total of
How many stabs does it take to get to the center of a Zeke?
oh, Jesus Christ. 42 slashing damage.
Okay, that could have been a whole lot worse.
Yes, indeed, it could have. 42. 42 slashing damage. Okay, that is the Marilith's turn. Okay. The Marilith over here, Shirley.
Surely no!
Shirley lashes out at the closest creature to her. Who is this, like, poor commoner who's just, like, looks up like, and the first attack just, I'm pretty sure it will level her. Like, just straight down like a fucking R-rated horror movie. True. That's true. Let's try it. Here we go. First attack is a 13. Very dead. Very, very dead. She did 10 slashing. She only had 4 hit points.
Oh, Jesus.
Rip!
That sword was probably bigger than she was.
Oh,
I mean-
man.
Their deaths are not on our hands, so.
Oh, no, I didn't want to make her. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And she is dead. She will then move to the closest creature to her, who is Voltigar, and use the remaining 5 attacks on Voltigar. Jesus,
Oh
man.
no.
1, 2,
Christ.
3, 4, 5. Voltigar is a mage and has very low AC. So he will shield,
damn
bringing his AC to a 17. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Here we go. A 30 to hit, yes. 24 to hit, yes. A 31, a crit. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Okay, so of those 6 attacks, of those 5 attacks on Voltigar, 4 of them hit. Only 1 missed with a natural 1. Time to do some math here. Okay. How much? He has some hit points. He's a beefy boy. Let's
These things
see.
are like walking blenders.
Oh, they are.
Bro, when.
Will it blend?
I'm gonna imagine when Root and the others come back to this floor and they see this massacre that they just come walking into.
I'm just really curious to see what Aximus and Executus are going to do. Whose side are they on?
Fucking run.
Woo! 69. Holy shit! 72 damage.
Whoa!
Voltigar is just, like, blinded by these attacks. And as Voltigar is not killed, but immensely, immensely hurt, his wife begins to change shape as she roars. And her neck extends. Out of her back extend enormous steel wings.
Holy shit, his
What
wife
is
is a
happening?
dragon!
What the fuck is happening?
His wife is a goddamn dragon.
And his wife, as they say, is a goddamn dragon.
I think that's a good one.
Well, you don't know. You can make an Arcana check.
Hang on, what color? What color though?
It's a steel gray. It's a steel gray. She is huge. Did I get that right? Yes, huge. Okay.
Amazing.
wait, did
I'm
I
gonna
make-
Arcana check that. 29.
Yeah. Okay. A 29. The creature that was Stalagma has turned into a dragon type that you haven't really ever seen before, but have only heard about. This is a dragon that is a offshoot from the metallic dragons, known as a steel dragon. Steel dragons are, most of the time, sort of slanted towards neutral, but sometimes they can go down the dark side, if you know what I mean. So, that is what Stalagma does.
I don't want to be in.
As
Fire
Voltigar takes
fire.
his turn, it is now his. Voltigar, what can he do? What can he do? He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
We can say he's a mage.
He is a mage. He will... Oh, shit. He's not just a mage, he's an archmage, bro.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He will cast a spell on
Daggrin,
this.
your mic.
Yeah.
I said, I think I know what that means then.
Uh-huh. But he's messed up. He's gonna go down fighting, though.
I mean, there's no truer way to go.
Uh-huh. He will cast Cone of Cold.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
aim it in that direction. Aim it in the direction of that will get the Mariliths both.
And me, looks like.
And Aximus and Execuris. He just goes whoosh like that.
Aye.
Give a shit.
Collateral damage.
Uh-huh.
I miss Kono Cold.
All right, so Cone of Cold is a Constitution saving throw, which I will make for everybody but Zeke.
Nice one.
At least I saved.
Oh yes, you did.
I'm
I
gonna
will
take some
make-
damage, but at least I saved.
Indeed, you will.
How's your health looking?
I did not get hit as bad as I could have, so I'm. Unless this is like a level 9 Cone of Cold, I don't think he's gonna take me out.
Well, let's see. It is a level 7 Cone of Cold. Because he doesn't want to use that, but
Man, I wish I could cast spells that high.
okay, so that's 8d8 plus an additional 1d8 for every level above 5th, so that's 9d8, 10d8 damage.
Jesus Christ. This is gonna hurt!
Well, you got it. You made it so you get half at least.
I know,
You
but
get
it's still
half.
gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Half of 8d8 is still gonna hurt. He's still gonna hurt.
Oh, why did that not go?
I thought my damage from before was bad. This is worse.
Hold on for 1 sec. I messed up that group check here. Sorry about that. Constitution. DCs. 10d8. Submit.
And
half on a
Dragon
save.
Wife is gonna breathe something on me. Like,
There
I'm
we
just
go.
getting fucked up here.
All right. So none of them saved.
Nice.
Boom.
Damage.
Lots of damage. 56 damage.
So halved is 28. 28.
In fact, actually, do they have advantage on their saving throws? Yeah, they do. Uh-oh. Well, they might not take this 56 damage. Hold on for 1 second. Make them roll it again.
No.
And let me check about the Arcana loss. Do they have advantage on their saving throws? They do. So I'll make them roll it again. Apologies. I'm just going to make a quick group check because I'm not going to change the amount of damage, but it's still 17.
Watch them all make it now. Oh no! Well,
Yep.
One of them made it. Aximus did, so he gets only half. So he gets 28 back. Yeah, Aximus like dove for cover. Execuris took all of it. He's like, "Ugh!" This stream sponsored.
I say, yikes, watch it, I'm on your side.
Valtigar is just like bleeding from massive wounds.
I tell you what, if wifey hits me, it's over.
Well, Stalagma's pissed.
No, meaning if wifey hits me, I'm attacking that entire side of the room with AoE as soon as I'm out of it.
You do what you gotta do. Stalagma Steel Shadow. Huge dragon. That's a huge dragon.
Never mind.
Will use Frightful Presence.
Oh boy.
Each creature of the dragon's choice within 120 feet of the dragon must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for a minute. Now, I know you have that R of Courage, but whoa, where is Ferros? Oh, he's not here anymore. Now we have Laraxi, so there's no more R of Courage.
Also, Ferros is all the way where I'm at.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for you guys to come running into the fore. So he will use, or sorry, I should say, she will use Frightful Presence on every motherfucker in that space within 120 feet.
Oh,
18
everybody.
wisdom save. Oh, so fucking close! Does anybody have a way to add a point onto that?
Meep. Daggrin, you're good.
It's like, I've seen scarier shit before.
She doesn't choose she doesn't choose Valtigar, by the way. Like it's her husband, so, right? But she
But
does.
she is actively trying to scare us,
Oh,
even though we're on
right.
her side. Fuck her.
Well, I mean, no one Valtigar did the guy die exactly, but you know.
Okay. They are not immune to frighten, so the Mariliths will also make Wisdom saving throws.
I mean, at least you're not targeting her, but you could still, hit the goddamn snake ladies.
DC 18.
Yeah, I
correct?
need to get out of this area. I'm stuck in the middle of it. This is my problem.
Okay, only Aximus does not get frightened, but the Mariliths are
Hey,
fucking.
why is Aximus the only one doing well?
Hey, it's fine. I don't know. Aximus is the man. Execuris is like, oh man, what the hell?
Oh, that's
All right.
cool. I'm not facing her right now, so I don't have that disadvantage on me.
Oh, that's true. But you are frightened if you look at her, or in
Yep,
that direction.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
That is Stalagma's first part of her turn. Is that
After
frightful
this is like,
presence?
put on glasses. Can't touch this. Couples off to the side.
She opens her mouth and exhales acid in a 5-foot wide line that's 60 foot long, so that she
wait.
intends to use it to spit acid directly through the Marilith. Oh, jeez. And as
Can you do it through the northern part so that it doesn't hit me?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nope.
Shit.
There's no way to get a clear line.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so here we go. For this, those in the range, which is the 2 Mariliths and Zeke, please make Constitution
If it's 5 feet
saving
wide
throws.
and she did it that way, it wouldn't hit me.
Constitution saving throws for the Mariliths.
You see where that line is? Can that be the line?
It would hit her husband.
You know what? I'll make it a chance thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it would hit Valtigar.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
I was thinking about like, could she
Fine.
get Aximus or not? So Constitution saving throw. Let's get and the Malice will have advantage.
All
Unfortunately.
At
Very
least
nice.
It's one of my trained saves. I still
Very
need to get
nice.
the fuck out of here.
So half the damage here. Oh, you just made it too. That was a DC 20 con save. Fuck. Sake. Jesus. Yeah, she does not fuck
Jesus.
around.
Fuck.
Con save. DC 20. And they will have advantage, so I'll roll this again. And the damage. What is the damage on this shit? Acid breath. 13d8. Oof.
Very high.
It is high.
Come on.
How high is it? It is
Burn.
high. Okay, both of them fail.
Yay! Get dunked.
56 damage. Jesus.
Again.
Oh, wait a minute. They have advantage, so I'll make them roll it again. I'll just have them roll the con
no.
saves. Con saves.
Fail.
Yeah, these guys are no joke.
Yeah, I am not looking good now.
All right, con save. Oof, man. 1, 2. DC 20. Yes, they both save a 25 and a 20, so they take half damage. So that's 25 plus 3, that's 28, another 28 damage to them. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go. Zeke, you've waited long enough. It's your turn.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this Marilith and say, I order you to stop in the name of Grost.
Oh, shit. I like that. That is an intimidation, but because you're in combat, this is going to be a disadvantage, right? Because she's already attacking you.
Okay.
Oof,
24,
that's pretty good.
22 at disadvantage.
22
Wow.
with disadvantage. Let's see if these guys can resist that particular intimidation check. 26. Ouch!
Damn. Well, all right, that didn't work. So,
Oh, man.
shocking grasp on Shirley. 18 to hit is not going to hit. Is it?
18 will not hit. Oh, no, wait. 18 matches. 18 will hit. Yes.
Oh, good. Well, then 18 lightning damage,
Nice, nice, nice.
and she can't take reactions.
Loving it.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I love the slamming. That's great. That's great.
And fuck this shit. I'm really unhappy about that. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a sunbeam.
Okay.
And I'm shooting the first one. Axis and Execuris haven't done anything
Guys,
yet. I
I
don't
feel
know
like
whose
I
side
got
they're on.
What was that, Alex? I
Did
missed.
I get
I'm-
skipped?
No, you were at 6. That was your roll, sir.
We're still in the first round of combat.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot it at this Marilith because I really need Dragon Lady over there to know that I'm on her side.
If you turn towards that Marilith, you will be at disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. It's a con save.
Very good. Then we're good for that.
So yeah, this is Shirley. I think Shirley has to roll a con save.
Okay, super. This will be an advantage. What's your DC?
Does she? Oh, there's no disadvantage on saves from the frightened, right?
Correct.
No, they have advantage on spell-like effects, I think.
They have advantage
19.
on that's a 24 on the save.
Okay, so she takes half of that,
Okay.
half of 27 radiant.
So 13.
Yes.
Okay. Guess what time it is?
Oh, I totally should have fucking boop of doomed that other bitch.
Hit me
earlier,
with
but
two
I didn't.
D100s
Oh, well.
here, Zeke, because your Tides of Chaos went off.
Okay, let me just take down that quickening sorcery
Please.
point. All right. At least I'm not close to you guys right now, which I
52
a 52 and a 99.
Okay.
What is 99?
Oh, 99. We haven't had something go that far up.
I mean,
you say
we
that-
did have.
The 100
We had, a
was the
100,
win.
we had a 100 one time, yeah.
We did have a 100 one time.
That was amazing.
You'll probably want to take the 99, although it depends. Here's 52. 52 is kind of fun. You might want to take 52. You might want to take 99. Here's 52.
Caster gains a 3-foot free. I already have a tail.
Maybe it makes it
Well-
3 foot longer.
Short body, long tail.
Long
Oh, it's a prehensile tail,
It
but that means I
is.
can like do shit with it. That's kind of fun.
Here's 99. 99 is awesome.
Ooh.
I'll take my sorcery points back.
Fantastic.
I haven't expended that many, but I'll still take them back.
Absolutely.
All right. And thus endeth my turn.
All right. Execorus.
And for anybody who's in a healing mood, I look like shit right now.
I got you.
Well,
Thank you, Daggrin.
the two other healers are like away.
Mm-hmm. I had to run to Dragon Boy. Execorus shifts in terms of his look, and now he looks like that.
What does the fox say? Ow.
Now he looks like that now. Like what Arcanoloths are supposed to. All right. Stair Dweller has redeemed a superior potion of healing. To whom does this go, Stair Dweller? Redeemed it for 3,000 slices and dice points.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he hasn't said so yet.
All right, Stair. When you tell me when to whom that goes, that potion will go to that individual. Remember, you have 3 opportunities to give potions tonight, folks. And that's per person. So use it. Who's the target? Let me know. In the meantime, while we figure that out, thank you, James, for figuring that out. Let me know.
Zeke.
It goes to Zeke. Okay, superior potion of healing.
How many dice is that?
I will tell you. I'm pretty sure it's 8D.
We need to write this somewhere.
I
know,
know.
right?
Every time I always look it up.
Maybe make a macro for it.
I
at
will.
this
Here we go.
point.
Potion of healing. Fuck me. Honestly. I always forget like the difference between greater potion of healing and superior potion of
84
healing.
plus 8.
There you go.
What is it?
84 plus 8.
Thank you for being on the
84
spot, James.
plus 8. Thank
I got-
you, 29 hit
I got
points.
so many windows open, you have no idea.
Let me tell you. You have fewer than I do. Let me tell you that.
I know.
Oh, wow.
All right. Execorus is frightened.
There we go.
So he averts his gaze, moves in this direction. Yeah, does not fire on the Marilith. He runs,
Fucker.
and then he spends his turn and dashes to the throne and screams, "Roxas, do something!"
That's a good option.
That is Execorus' turn. Raxus, it is now his turn. Raxus does something interesting. Raxus, this enormous bat-winged creature, unfurls his wings. That's kind of cool. And will... Ooh. Oh, shit. That's kind of cool. He sort of curls his wings around him, and you see like a puff of dark smoke, and he teleports.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got this cool teleport ability. 60 feet. So he teleports.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he like moves over here, sees Valtagar and Stalagma fighting, his brethren essentially, because Mariliths and what this creature Uraxis is are in fact of the same kin, and teleports directly in like that. And he drops his great axe on the ground. And he pulls out, well, he doesn't pull out, like his fingernails, his claws, like extend like a foot in length. And just goes, and comes in with these enormous claws against Stalagma, the dragon.
Oh, fuck.
He will make 2 claw attacks. Yeah, bing bang. Walla walla bing bang. A crit and a 21. Both of which will hit Stalagma. Ooh, no. Okay. Stalagma will have to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, she's got a good con. Damn. She makes it. Good. Okay, so she takes 18 damage plus... So she takes 28 damage. And then she makes another con save from the second attack. Let's see if she makes that one. She does indeed. All right. And that is the end of Raxus's turn. Let's switch the scene way over here to Ferros, who is now looking like Ferros, but he is Loraxi.
All right. Technically, Zeril hasn't been dispelled or anything. I have to dismiss him myself, so I think he still exists. So Zeril's... Firstly, I'm going to move 30 feet towards him. I'm going to look at Talron. I assume I hear what's going on. I have a passive perception.
You definitely hear what's going on.
Yeah, Loraxi is a really big perception. Anyways, over here, Zeril's going to dash over 95. I'm going to get on 100 and another 60. I can't see what's going on. So I'm just going to look at Elbauthin. And I guess the only thing I can really do is I will cast... Oh my gosh, I really shouldn't, but I will. There's only 2 of us in range, but I'm going to cast Bless on both you and me.
Nice.
And I guess also on... I'm not close enough, actually. I don't think I am. Not even close. Nope, I can't cast Bless. Never mind! Oh, I guess I'll cast Command on you. Go ahead and attack them. And then I'm going to... The reason I'm doing that, I have an ability. Oh god, 1 second. Oh, I haven't run through this shit. Embodiment of law. No, Voice of Authority. There we go. Voice of Authority. There you go. I don't care if you save or fail, just Voice of Authority.
Okay.
I invoke the power of law while I command you, and I'm telling you, just go ahead and attack him.
Who are you telling?
What you need to do.
You're telling Elbauthin
Actually,
this?
yeah. Maybe I shouldn't use command. I don't have a better one.
Let's try something else.
I'll use command. No, it's fine. Attack. It works.
Okay.
Oh, because he can take an immediate attack as a reaction. That's cool.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so Elbauthin can use his reaction right now.
Oh, that's nifty.
Technically, he also has to make the wisdom save for command, but...
It's willing or unwilling, right?
I mean, he can choose to fail it, right? Because I want to attack.
Even if he succeeds, he can still use his reaction to attack.
I can't think of a word.
Just say, shoot.
Attack.
Fire!
Word for do it. Do it. But do it.
Just say shoot.
Shoot, I guess. Sure.
Elbauthin, you feel compelled by this creature who you know to be Ferros, but who's kind of Loraxi but Ferros at the same time, to fire your arrow at the top speed that you can, at whatever target you'd like.
Which one?
Any target. He just said shoot. He didn't say which one.
Which one's Ferros nearby?
Ferros is here, and he looks like Loraxi because he is technically Loraxi.
Okay, so then I'm gonna...
You are in a target-rich environment, sir.
Indeed. There are a lot of targets.
I'm gonna shoot the closest one to my compatriots.
All right.
Or the weakest one. I'll shoot the weakest one.
The weakest one.
I mean...
Who is the weakest one?
You have 3 choices.
Lots of choices.
You tell me, which one looks weakest?
Execuris, probably? This guy over here?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Roll
Sniping.
Your sermon sucked.
Oh, no.
Ah.
A 13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's
what I
unlucky.
thought.
Anyways, I'm also going to use I'm going to use embodiment of law to make sure that command is a bonus action because it's an enchantment spell,
Mhm.
and then as my action, I'm going to cast resistance on myself,
Oh, wow.
and that'll be my
Man,
turn.
Fantastic.
That was a long turn.
It was a long turn.
Loraxi can do all kinds of ridiculous shit.
Daggrin, show Loraxi what it's like to be a real cleric, please.
Oh, ooh.
I was the original.
OG, the OC.
I mean, you can look at Voltigar. Don't worry, this might hurt a minute, but I'll fix it later, alright?
Oh, God.
Hold on, where was I? I was right there.
You were right there.
Okay, so I don't want to be right. I don't want to, because he's obviously hostile, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, Rock. Okay, so
This is yeah. There's lots of people who want to eat your face.
Is it Zekarus now?
Yeah.
Hostile?
Oh, yeah. Shaleheart will come in the next round.
Okay, well, I'd rather take an attack from a Zekarus than fucking Rock.
Fair enough. All right.
If he wants to strike at me, I mean, he can.
Yeah. Let me see. Does he even have? He doesn't. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he has a melee attack. He does have a melee attack. It's just a melee spell attack.
Oh, well.
Nope,
you
he's
can't
not a
cast it no
warcaster.
matter
He can't
what.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not unavailable.
Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah. He does not have it.
Alright.
So he was just like looking. He's just like, yeah. he like fox hands at you. He's like, yeah.
Love it. It's like, what was it? Really? All right, Ellen, I guess so. All right, well, let's see. Point within 60 feet of me. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna keep. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I gotta count that. Hang on.
Let's go, Daggrin. Come on, move your ass.
10, 15. Okay, all right. 530. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, right here, and then I'm gonna put a gigantic. Well, actually, I'll just do the spell. Bonk.
Sunburst.
Baboon.
Nice.
On who?
It is a 60-foot radius.
From
On a
yourself.
point that I choose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
From pointed shoes. Yep. Go ahead.
150 feet. So I'm gonna put it out like out here in the distance. So like I want it to get.
Out there in the distance. There is nothing out there in the distance. That is a wall, sir.
I mean, haven't we done that before? Put a fireball spell on the wall. So that,
You can't put a fireball spell on the wall.
Well, and I can't. Let me see here. Yeah,
You can put it there, but then 60 feet will
60 would
encapsulate
hit every-
everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know. Yeah. Okay. So if we can't put it in the wall, then I don't want to do it. Then.
Okay.
In that case, what can I do? So not that.
We can skip your turn and come back to you, Daggrin, if you'd like.
Oh yeah, please.
Dude, cool. Elbauthin.
All right.
What you gonna do?
Jewish thing. Jewish thing.
What you gonna do? I wanna know.
I'm going to use one of my little vampire fang bows,
Super.
and I'm going to attack the guy that was weakest, which I think was
Execuris,
was it?
this guy right here.
Execuris, right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to cast Insightful Fighting on him. So let's
All
do
right.
that real quick.
Let's do that.
Nice.
He got a 15, so he is insightfully fought.
Kill him.
Boom. Headshot.
Okay.
The blood rage has begun.
Short bow attack.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
30 will hit. Total of
So
30
Plus the necrotic.
Yep.
plus the necrotic, which is 3d6.
Yes, please. Another 8 damage.
Nice.
Okay, very good.
Figured out what I want to do.
Great. Elbauthin, do you want to move or do you want to stay where you are?
I'll stay right where I am.
Super. Daggrin, let's go back to you and let's finish off your turn.
In that case, I'm going to do Firestorm.
Okay, Firestorm.
So that's a bunch of places. Just,
Okay.
Let me see.
As you cast Firestorm,
And
Aximus moves his hand and counterspells it.
Ah, shit.
Hold on, wait,
What
wait,
level? What level spell is Firestorm?
that's a level 7 spell.
All right, so he's gonna have to make a roll on that one.
Probably pretty good at these two.
Well, we'll see. It's based on his spell modifier.
So all the demons here are assholes.
Aren't they always, though?
Yep.
I'm sorry. A little too hard. A little too close to home. All right.
Well, one of them is.
That's true. As charisma. Okay, so charisma. Ooh, wow, damn. All right, so spellcasting ability is charisma. So that's a +7. So I'm just gonna roll a d20.
God.
One
No way he's not
d20.
making that.
What do you get?
You got an 8. 8 + 7 is 15.
Oh, wow. He didn't.
So we didn't make it.
Great. Woo!
So that's 10
Nice.
10-foot squares.
All right. Very good.
And for the
Well-
sake of it, I'll just you 10-foot square, you get a 10-foot square, you get a 10-foot
You get a
square,
10-foot square.
you get a 10-foot square, you get a 10-foot square, and then I'll just for flashiness, I'll put them all over. You know,
Jesus.
one on me even.
Okay.
Ah!
Hey, you do what you gotta do. All right, these are dex saves. For a lot of people, you may remove those green squares because they are making my eyes hurt.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Dex save. Lots of dex saves here.
Gonna dance in the fire.
Your
Yeah,
DC
yeah.
is 18.
There's a forge clerics.
For reals. Damage 38.
I am immune to fire damage.
I know you are. Half on save, correct?
That is correct.
All right, those are your rolls there, folks.
Only Aximus is the only one doing well here.
Maybe you want to save Aximus, man. Maybe you want to take him on your journeys with you. I don't know. Maybe
got
he's,
the glasses.
you know,
Jesus,
you
like,
guys could always use
yeah.
more companions.
Fucking Aximus.
Fucking Aximus. All right, there we go. Executor is not looking so good, gotta be honest.
Good. Fuck him.
I mean, if you want to, then you'll have little fox babies, but, you know, that's,
No!
They're technically kits, but you know, whatever.
that's cool, that's cool. Everybody has their own lot in life. Anything else about Buffin's done? Daggrin, are you done?
Yes. that was
Super.
it.
We're moving on to Talron. Way over here.
Well,
Sprint.
I can hear the noise, right?
You damn straight you can.
Well, is it considered a full action to climb onto the back of Shellheart?
It's part of your movement.
Well, then can I... Well, once I'm on Shellheart, can I use her movement to, like, dash all the way, like, through the...
She is different from Zeril because Zeril moves on Laraxi/Ferros' turn, right?
Cheryl was a guy, real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did I say she? I meant to say he. Sorry, I get
Well,
confused.
Tower messed up too.
He said
Anyways.
she.
Stop confusing me, Talron. Yeah. So clearly, Sherylhart would have to. You'd have to wait for Sherylhart's turn, which
It's
would
still
come
gonna get you in there
soon.
faster, dude.
It's true.
It may come soon. I have to roll initiative for Sherylhart as soon as this round is over.
Why didn't you roll? Do I just run or do I just...
Gonna give you 10 seconds.
Get on the dragon. It's gonna be faster.
Indeed.
Well, climbing on Shellheart and just waiting to go.
Fair enough. All right. It is the end of Talron's turn. We're moving over to Aximus. Aximus, the almighty Aximus.
Daggrin looks at him just like, don't do it, bro. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Aximus is like wide smile. He is no longer a dwarf either, actually. So he will choose to look in his normal form. Vroop. And his hands pulse together like Raiden, and he will cast
Hadouken!
Hadouken. No, not that Hadouken. He will cast. Oh shit! Chain lightning. Fuck.
Yoinks.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Chain
Oh, this is
lightning. A bolt of lightning arcs towards a target of your choice. That 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target.
I think we just lost Alex.
Oh no! Wait.
He's in Zoom
Oh,
still.
he's still here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Alex, can
No.
you hear us, buddy?
He's not in Discord.
Oh. I think he's figuring it out.
He's standing up. He's walking around. That's fine. Okay, so
Oh,
Aximus
no, he's
shoots a lightning bolt over at Daggrin, and that then goes to 3 other targets within 30 feet of Daggrin.
Out of curiosity, what's the next save?
I'll tell you.
I'm not gonna make it, but I mean, you know.
17.
Whew.
It says it right there, actually, in the chat. You wouldn't see that. All right. Oof, that's a lot of damage. So, up to 3 targets. So that is actually just Elbauthin, just Zeke, and just Daggrin.
Okay. Dex save?
Dex save, please.
God damn it. I can't do that on saves, I don't think. Hold on, let me look.
He dropped out of Zoom, too. All right, so maybe there's some problem with Alex's internet. Yeah.
I can't leave that on ability checks now.
we will wait for Alex to come back, but in the meantime, I will do the dex save for him. I'm sure he would want me to. And hopefully he does well.
Oh, he's got that nifty evasion.
He does have evasion. That is correct. Evasion. So if he actually makes this dex save, then he can evade it entirely and take no damage entirely.
I love rogues.
Rogues are fucking great when it comes to dex saves. And his dex save is insane. Do you know how much of a dex save he has, folks? He has a plus 12 to dex saves. Plus 12.
Jesus.
Yeah, boom. All right, he rolled a 17, which meets it. It meets it because his DC is 17. So it meets. So he takes half damage. He rolls evasion. He takes no damage.
Bruce, you
quick
little
reflexes.
jerk.
Okay, Daggrin and Zeke, you both take 49 lightning damage.
Ow.
Ugh, I hate you all.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, that is Aximus's... I think that's Aximus's turn. Yeah, Aximus is done.
We get rid of one problem, and
No.
suddenly we're dealing with demons.
Demons. Always horrible.
Oh, by the way,
It is the top of the round, but let me let me roll for Shaleheart. Because Shaleheart's over here, and he needs to roll his initiative. Boom.
Now, Laverne, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
16. He got a 16, which means he'll go right before Zeke.
I mean, hey, that's pretty good.
Sure.
Daggrin, I'm definitely in need of assistance over here.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, the Marilith will go to the closest target. Who is Daggrin?
Bring it.
Laverne. Oh boy. 6, 7 attacks. All on you, Daggrin. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Do.
Not really.
All right, here we go. First attack. You don't get shield, but you have a shield. Your AC is 20 something?
22.
22. Okay, I'll just roll them all and tell you how many they hit.
Imagine if you had shield.
I mean, I do have a shield of faith, but that's only.
Okay, that's the first attack that hits. Oh, sorry, second attack hits. First attack misses. Third attack hits. Fourth attack misses. Fifth attack misses. Woo!
You got luckier than I did.
Sixth attack misses. So 2 hits and then the tail.
Scaring me, man.
Yeah, so only 2 hits. Amazing.
Ah,
22 is a very good number. So that is a total of
49 damage.
30 damage. 30 slashing damage.
Wait, what?
I was closer than I wanted to be.
I know, I'm sorry. Apologies.
They rolled max damage?
They max damage. What are you talking about, brother? 15 and 15. How do you know max damage?
What you looking
Huh?
at?
What are you looking at there, Talron? What kind of books you got under your desk there, Talron?
Hey,
That's
you
it.
wanna look at my
No
screen?
potions for you. No potions for you.
I'll show you my screen.
Oh, I don't care what's under your screen. I care what's in your hand on your desk.
Oh,
I
Matt, sorry
soda.
about that. I had to. The
All good,
machine
dude.
just crashed on me, man.
No problem, brother. Thank you for coming back. I see that you've sent us some Discord messages. Machine
Listen.
crashed.
Also, I have a license to warlock.
Okay.
Sure you do.
My other car is a warlock. All right. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. When Alex comes back, we'll switch all the zooms around. But don't worry, folks. Alex will be back. Here we go. Let's keep on moving. That's one
I'm already
Marilith.
back.
Super. Thank you, sir. All right. Marilith number 2. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And stop calling me Voltigar. Here we go.
God.
Speaking
doesn't
of
she have
which,
disadvantage with the fear thing.
she has disadvantage. That is correct. Because she's
Wouldn't
looking
have-
straight at Stalagma.
This one didn't though, because she was looking.
Correct.
She was looking at you,
She was
yeah.
looking at Daggrin. You looking at me? You looking at me?
Apparently.
Yes. All right, cool. 6 attacks plus the tail. Here we go. 1.
Defend your man, woman. Defend him.
Oh, that's a hit.
Don't die.
Actually, wait. Is it a hit? Yeah. Mage armor? No mage armor. Just the shield. All right, so that's a hit. Oof, man, fuck. This is bad. This first hit, he's dropped to critical amount of hit points. Comes number 2 hit. This is with disadvantage. It's a 19 with disadvantage, still hits, and Voltigar drops.
Oh, wifey is going to be pissed.
Stalagma roars. Voltigar starts to bleed out. We're going to give him death saving throws because he's of an important measure of DCs. So that is 2 of the 5 hits. The Marilith moves in over Voltigar's dead body and uses the other 4 attacks and her tail on Stalagma. With disadvantage because she is frightened.
She's gonna be pissed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AC is 19. Let's see if she gets with disadvantage. That is a... Sorry. Hit. So that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a hit with the tail. Oh, that's not good. That's a 27
I also
with
just realized
disadvantage.
I should have rolled a concentration save. Last turn.
That's true.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Thank you.
17.
I think that's good.
Okay.
I think
with
that's
the
good.
damage.
Yeah, with the amount of damage that. Well, actually, wait a minute, because you got like 30 something damage. Yeah,
I
halved
took-
is less than 17.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Stalagma takes some bludgeoning damage, and yeah, that's it. Bludgeoning damage. You see that the creature is trying to wind its tail around Stalagma, but Stalagma's too fucking big. So that's the Marilith's turn. Voltigar will take a death saving throw. Just a straight D20.
Oh. Okay, hold on, real quick. Apparently, emboldened by the healing powers of love, Voltigar gets a healing potion.
Unfortunately, potions of healing do not go to NPCs. They only go to PCs. So I will redeem those back to you, Gordle Gray. Sorry, sir. We need to make the PCs do something. Otherwise, you guys are going to do all the work for them, right? Sorry. All right, here we go. Death saving throw number 1 for Voltigar. That is 1 success. All right, moving on. Stalagma. Stalagma the bold. Stalagma the beautiful.
Please tell me that I'm not getting hit with acid again, because I am going to be really dead.
Stalagma uses Frightful Presence, but she doesn't need to because every creature within 220 feet has already been frightened.
Not Raxus.
Raxus is not a creature that she wants to do it to. Actually, wait, no, Raxus,
fuck her.
absolutely. Fuck yes, absolutely. So she will use Frightful Presence on Raxus. Heck yeah. And
Give up,
Aximus, because Aximus can't because he succeeded, so he's immune for 24 hours. So
Right.
Raxus will do a Constitution saving throw. Let me double check here. Frightful Presence Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Hopefully, it's bad.
He's for a demon, he's not so great with the Wisdom.
Cool.
Here we go. Fails with a 4. He is frightened.
Woo!
Get bent, Raxus. He is frightened of Stalagma. Who wouldn't be? Stalagma will then... Why are those dice going off? Stalagma will... make 3 attacks. 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Boom. Boom, boom. Against the demon. 18? Yeah, all 3 will hit. 25... 8. That's 42 damage. We're in the epic tier now, folks. 42 damage is not that much. Shaleheart is up. Shaleheart flies!
Oh god!
Hold on.
Where do you want him to fly to?
Into the court.
Okay, can you just for my own heart, can you please do the never-ending story? Yeah!
For real?
Do it! Come on, Talron. You know you want to do it.
Do it!
Come on.
Yeah!
Yeah!
God.
Oh, I love you so.
Someone should draw the portrait.
Oh yeah, Talron flying through the air.
Oh no, she's
Inspiration. Oh.
You know what? Thank you, Kraw. I will give you inspiration for that because fuck's sake. I mean, I came up with it, but he did it. He busted past his point of comfort, and so yeah, we're gonna go forward here with this dragon. It's dumb, but it makes my heart happy. All right, what do we got?
Here
we go.
Like I said, like going into the court.
Shaleheart, his speed is 80 feet flying.
That's a lot of flying.
Where do you want him to go? Into the court?
Into the court. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Follow. 10.
Oh, God.
That's 80 feet.
Was that with an action or?
That's his movement.
you want him to dash.
You can dash and have him go another 80 feet.
Do it.
Get him there.
Yeah.
Super duper.
Yeah.
Swoosh.
Holy hell.
You guys watch as Shaleheart
Nice to get
just
it show up.
flies in, sort of screeches to a halt, like, and like slips on the blood. Actually, there is no more blood because Fazrin's gone. Sort of like screeches to a halt, and it's just like, and he looks over at Stalagma, the steel dragon. He's like, she's pretty.
Whoa, hey, hold on.
Hey.
Zeke, it is your turn.
Cool down, lover boy. She's married. Okay, action. This Marilith and Aximus need to make con saves. I'm shooting them with my sunbeam.
All right.
And that it. And I'll
They
just
will
roll recoup
have-
damage there.
Okay. Con save. 1, 2.
I was gonna say maybe get out of range of this
Okay,
guy.
Aximus fails. Let me talk about the
He
Marilyn.
is also blind. He takes the damage and he's blinded.
Ooh, nifty.
Oh, Aximus finally gets hurt.
And
my next turn.
the Marilith does not. The Marilith saves.
Okay, so she takes half and is not blinded.
Okay.
And then sorcery points, quickened firebolt on Executus. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
That is 60. Oh, I get to reroll 2 of those d10s.
Whoa! Sorry about
so
that.
hold on a
I
second.
killed one of the Mariliths accidentally.
Okay, so that makes that 19 fire damage, and I am wreathed in flames until the end of my
That was on Aximus or Executus?
That was on Executus.
Super.
I was trying
19.
to take this fucker out.
19 fire damage, right? Okay.
19 fire damage.
All right. Does not kill him.
And then I still have my movement, so let's go.
Take cover behind something.
Yeah, 1, 2. I need to get some of the you can heal my ass. 3.
Roll a
I'm here
d20,
now,
please.
so-
I need someone to heal me. Yeah. 4,
Zeke,
5.
roll a d20, please, from your spell.
6. Okay. So I only cast a cantrip.
Didn't you cast?
Sunbeam is a concentration spell. I'm just continuing the spell. It's
Oh, okay. Very, very, very good. I thought you had continued. I thought you had cast Sunbeam before. Yep, that's fine.
I had cast Sunbeam before, and I rolled the dice
That's
on
right.
it. That's where this.
I'm good with that. Okay.
That's where the last surge came from. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. And that is the end of my turn.
Super.
Just
All
stay,
right.
stay within sight line, Zeke. That's all I need.
Okay.
Okay, Executus is on
That I
his
can do.
last leg. Oh shit. Executus
Oh no.
is bad, and he does not like you, Zeke, after doing that. So he's got one thing up. Executus did not cast the Chain Lightning. It was his friend Aximus that did.
Oh, I know. He was the one who came over and told Raxus to get in there and start fighting.
It's true.
That's why I'm mad at him.
Oof, that's too mean. Right, chat? That's too mean. I don't want to do that.
What are you doing, boss?
Right, chat? I wouldn't want to do that. You guys can see what I'm opening up and closing, right? You guys see this
Look
thing?
at him.
You guys look at that? I shouldn't use
I don't-
that, right, chat?
I can't see.
Chat, I
No,
shouldn't
no,
use
no.
that, right, chat? That's what you mean, right?
What is he doing?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Right?
Probably
Polymorphing
contemplating
into a fucking
whether-
frog again.
Chat, is
whether
that
to
too
kill
mean?
him or not.
Gordle Gray says do it.
Of course he does, Gordle.
Stare says, I see nothing. Stare, I'm pointing to a spell, the 7th level spell, that is right there. You see this here, buddy?
Any idea how few hit points I have right now?
It is a high level spell, Red. That is true. I could go for the other one. I could go for the 6th level spell. Oh god, Gordle Gray's like, unlimited power! No, that's awful. Yeah, you know what? Unlimited power. Chain lightning. Let's make it even. Let's make it even.
I hate you.
I mean, since one of the Arcanoloths... Alright, Arcanoloth. Or Chain lightning.
He's literally gonna kill me. That's awesome. Thanks, Matt. Love you.
Jesus Christ! As you kill, like, how many dozens of monsters have you killed in this place?
We have diamonds!
I know.
I know, Sarah. Alright, so what he's gonna do is actually aim for... He's gonna aim for Elbauthin. And then arc the chain lightnings off of Elbauthin to Daggrin.
3, 4, 5.
Well, it's only 3 targets off of Elbauthin, right?
Oh, only 3.
Yeah, only 3. So Elbauthin gets hit by the first beam, and then it arcs off, hits Daggrin, Talron, and Zeke. Those are the 3 targets. So, dexterity saving throws for the 4 of you, please.
I'm so
Holy shit.
bad at those.
Oh, Alex.
Why can't I log into my
Oh, punk.
All right.
Are you in Zoom yet, Chief?
Yeah, I've been in Zoom.
Oh, damn, dude. If that's the case, I apologize.
Yep, I fell.
Oh, boy. All right, well, here comes Alex in Zoom. Hopefully we can figure out.
Gives no F's about these chain lightnings. Actually, if he's the first target, does it change at all?
Yeah, if it hit it, well, actually that's a good point. If it hits him, actually that's a let us find out.
Does it hit me?
Well, let's find out.
Let die.
Hold on. Here we go. Chain lightning. Chain lightning. Da-da-da-da-da. Towards a target that you can see. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3. A target can be a creature. Oh, target must say. Yeah, it doesn't say anything that if the first target does not get hit, that others don't get hit either. Which would make sense, right? Like the lightning sort of like it hits and if he dodges out of the way, it sort of like arcs out through the other 3. All right.
I don't know. I just thought.
No. I like that. I actually kind of like that better than the original. But let's figure out how much damage this is for. Okay, that is 39 lightning damage if you failed, and 18 damage if you succeeded. The DC is 17. So Talron and Elbauthin succeed.
Bye-bye.
Oh!
I had 15 hit points!
Well, you're not dead. You're just dying.
I know. I was just saying. I had 15 hit points. Why are you like, oh, I'm so surprised?
Oh, no, I'm not surprised. I'm just like...
I would have been
it
knocked
put the
down
big
even
X
if I
over
had
you.
saved.
It put the X over you, which is strange.
I know. It does that when you drop to 0.
That's the API. All right.
What was the damage again? Sorry.
Sure. It was 39 lightning damage if you failed, and 19 if you succeeded.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Ow. Alex, if you succeeded on your save, you as a rogue can use evasion to negate all damage, so you
And
don't
I
take
do.
anything. God damn.
Can't touch it.
You're like, dude, zip, zip. First lightning bolt, you dodge. The second lightning bolt, you dodge. That is the end of Execurous's turn. Raxus. Here we go. Raxus will... Oh, were you concentrating on our spell, Zeke?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Okay. That was the sunbeam.
Yes.
Got it. Cool. All right. Raxus will
But
attack
hey,
Stalagma.
I'm no longer frightened.
This is true. You are no longer frightened because you are dying, unfortunately. All right.
It's okay. I'll stabilize.
I know you will. Raxus will make 2 claw attacks against Stalagma. With these nasty-looking claws. At disadvantage. Oh, he'll hit with both.
Oh
22
no!
disadvantage. 25 disadvantage. Jesus.
These are ridiculous.
Fuck's sake. That's a total of 24 damage. She needs to make a con save.
Oh, great.
2 con saves, actually. Let's go, Stalagma. Oh, she's got a plus 12 to con. Bang bong.
Nice.
She passes both, but just barely, with a 16 on both. Hot damn. Oh, yeah, look at that. Parry up to wound closure. You stabilize.
Oh.
So you are not dying. You stabilize.
I mean, it's at the start of my turn, so I
True.
won't stabilize until the start of my next.
That's true, unless someone comes over and stomps on your face.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, then I'll still just be dying. I can still
That's true.
stabilize. From
That's
that.
true. You certainly can. Ferros / Lorexi.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in, I guess, with Zeril. Who the hell are we fighting in here? I have absolutely no idea.
The
No,
demons!
I
The
can't.
demons!
I was like, I can't say anything because I'm dead.
Okay, so we're fighting the demon.
yeah,
Which ones are the demons?
The guys with the big bat wings and the snaky tails and the multiple arms.
Oh yeah, the fox one. The fox one's just a.
And who are we allied with?
The dragon and the dwarf
dragon.
on the ground.
Technically the dragon, but she's not against using us as collateral damage, I say from beyond the grave.
Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon.
I don't want to kill her, I'm just saying, she did a
Alright.
fuckload of damage to me.
Well, Ferros is experimenting with his new body, so I guess we're just gonna go with it. I grab whatever holy symbol that Lorexis, I don't know what it is, and I cast Mass Heal.
Mass heal. Love it.
Oh man, you stole my thunder! I was the next turn!
We're gonna heal
Correct.
Zeke, how much
Nice.
HP do you have, Max?
My max is, I believe, 120.
That is a dope
Alright, so
spell.
120 to you.
Thank
I'm,
you.
Talron, how much damage do you take?
Holy shit. Look at
I
that.
mean, honestly, I took no damage
Okay, Daggrin, how much do you take?
because of temp HP.
Because of the temp
51
HP.
out
Yeah.
of 156.
Sorry, say again?
51 out of 156.
So you get healed for 105. I have 475 points left, so I'm just gonna dip 200 into Voltigar and
Cute.
200 into the dragon. I'm hoping that's enough. Do anyone else need healed?
Holy shit.
That is some
Okay.
pretty amazing healing. I
That
don't
is the
even
best
know.
healing spell in the
fucking
game.
awesome, Yeah.
I was one turn away from doing it.
What healing spell? was
It's the
that?
best
Mass
healing spell
heal.
in the game. Mass heal. 700 hit points.
Oh, and you know what? For good measure,
How
I'm
the
gonna put
fuck
one
is-
hit point
oh
into
my
Elbauthin, and I'm gonna use
Isn't that
Voice of
amazing?
Authority on him.
That's the best healing spell in the game,
Well,
right? That is the #1 healing spell in the game, right there, folks. So you've
That is
witnessed
an
it.
amazing
also-
healing spell.
Apparently, Clark's get power word heal now too, which is really interesting.
Mhm.
Anyways, regardless, Voice of Authority. I'm putting 1 point to Elbauthin. Enjoy it, and you can take a shot at. I guess who do you want to take the shot at? I don't know.
I don't know. Give me your voice of authority. Tell me what your authority is.
Fuck me! I don't know who we're fighting.
Tell him to shoot Executorus.
All right, that
Executorus.
one.
Oh, the
that
guy I
one
have
right there. He looks
insightful
kind
fighting
of
on would
weak,
be a
right?
good idea.
Yeah, that's
Who do you
right.
have insightful fighting?
He has
I don't
insightful
know.
fighting on Executorus.
Then Executorus, take the shot, and I will move back.
Take the
20
shot.
feet.
Go, Jason
the
Bourne.
Go.
20 feet.
Do it again.
Okay.
Oh, nat 1! Fuck me with a wooden
Take the
spoon.
shot about to hit him.
It would be a 13. Does a 13 hit him?
A 13 does not hit him.
Damn.
Oh, Balthin doesn't like to be guided.
Yes.
Fuck you and your rules, man. I go my own way.
I'm done.
You see Daggrin look back? He done took him a job!
I was the healer before you.
Oh shit. Cleric off.
Oh,
Doo doo
Oh, God.
doo
That
doo
is
doo.
Kill that thing.
Excuse me, pardon me. Go ahead. Strike at me.
Okay. The Marilith will strike at you. She sees like all the wounds that have gone from you, and she's like, and she'll hit you with her tail.
Oh no. Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits, obviously.
Make
Yeah, okay.
and you are
I guess that's
grappled.
okay.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have moved anyway, so that's great.
Well, no, you move, but you're grappled, and then you're brought back in.
Yeah.
Hit her with something.
I was going, how much? 14?
17.
17. Alright. Well, this might hurt a little bit, but oh well. Guess who doesn't have allies within 60 feet anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Now we can go to Sunburst.
There you
Again,
go.
counterspell.
60 feet.
Executorus counterspells.
Okay,
For
he's got to make the roll.
fuck's
For a
sakes.
level 8 spell.
I know, so he's got to roll it. That's a +7 to his roll. So he's going to roll d20 +7. And what does he got to get? An 18?
18.
All right.
I think. Right? Save?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's 10 plus 8, right?
That one!
Hey!
He's like, "Gah!" His fox hands. He's like, damn these fox hands!
All right, so everybody within 60 feet, which includes myself, actually. So that's
Okay.
great.
Blind
what
by
does it
the
do?
light.
So this is gonna, let me see. Blinded for 1 minute.
Imagine how much fun this fight would have been if Phasrian was still around.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, it would have been nice if he was here to help us, but I mean,
Oh yeah, actually, Aximus, I don't think he would have been able to counterspell that because he's
Execuris
already
did it.
blinded right now.
Execuris did.
Oh, Execuris did it. Oh, okay.
well, let me make my Constitution.
Where's
save.
them?
My against my own spell. That's great. I'm probably not gonna make it.
The blind that's on Aximus, is that savable or at the end of his turn or ends?
It's at the end of my. Till the end of my next turn.
Next turn. Okay, cool.
37. All right. Well. So you see Daggrin's just
He's blinded himself.
yeah.
The best.
Oh,
best.
God damn it.
The
It
best.
hadn't used the tail. I could have gotten away from this thing, but no, it hadn't used the tail.
Voltigar is on the ground and he's like, and he's looking at his body. He's like, I thought I was gone. And Stalagma's like, she's looking down at his, and then she like her eyes glow. Anything else, Daggrin?
Oop, that was it.
Elbauthin and Petlen.
Wait, did everybody else roll
Alright,
their
I'm done
saves
with
and
this.
take damage?
I am gonna run over to.
Hold on 1 second.
I mean, I'm not sure what Execuris is doing, but I think Daggrin is having a bad time.
He's having
No, I mean,
a
did-
little bit of a bad time.
Did everybody roll damage?
So you're talking about everybody in that
did-
top section, right? Oh, damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did everybody else roll their saves and take damage?
I will do that now, but the question is, who you want Aximus and Laverne and Raxus, correct?
Yeah, no, but it's
It's every creature, right? It's every creature.
Yeah.
Oh
so it's
shit!
everybody, including me.
Oh, including Voltigar and Stalagma. Okay.
Or-
All right. Hold on.
Those two?
Let me
I-
roll.
It's an AOE. It does what it does.
Sunbeam.
They treated us as collateral damage.
So that's a
Only
con
fair.
save, yeah.
Yes,
Okay. And the DC is,
18,
and the damage is
37.
half on save, yeah.
Right.
There we go.
Of course, Rex. God damn.
Of course, Raxus.
So
Raxus.
nobody made it.
Raxus saved, and here comes the damage.
And
everybody-
everyone else is blinded.
Everybody.
Everybody but Raxus is now blind. Hooray! Blinded you. Blinded you. Blinded you. Raxus ain't blind.
I?
I was gonna say 37 still didn't take Execuris down?
I didn't realize that it went all the way down to Execuris. That would be
Yeah.
Elbauthin as well, then would have to.
Elbauthin just moved in there because he thought his turn started.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, cool. So Execuris did not do the save. So hold on for 1 second.
Oh,
I didn't do the Execuris under that. That's a con save, though, right?
correct.
Cool, cool, cool.
18.
Failed on both.
Yeah.
And takes how much damage?
37.
Bye-bye, Execuris, as you go back to the planes in which you were spawned. Execuris is like, ah! And just like a sheet of black ichor turns on and falls on the ground.
Yeah.
Gross. Well, that was fun. So, how about letting me go now? That'd be great.
Elbauthin Petlen, it is your turn.
Okay, we're ready to go with me. Let me go here.
Well,
I'm gonna use my
Execuris is-
Sunblade with my green flame blade.
Execuris is now dead.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, then I
he's got that
didn't go
big,
over
that
here.
big X. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big
Then
Yeah,
I-
back up to where you started from.
Yeah.
Then
go
I didn't
tap
go
it.
over here. I came over here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is at the opposite
There
end
you go.
of
Nice.
Daggrin.
Can you go all the way
I'm
over there?
going
1,
to-
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From where he was?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Keep going.
She's also blinded, so she doesn't know what's going on anyway.
Well, he'll have
And
advantage. It's
I
no
am
problem.
going to do a. Where is my? There it is. Green flame blade.
24 will hit.
Nice.
Commence the stabbing.
And I will do. Oh my god.
Nice.
Sneak attack
Nice.
damage. That is the
23,
weakest sneak attack damage.
23, 33, 18, 41.
And then I will hide.
Oh, where?
I mean, they're all blind. You don't have to.
Where are you hiding?
I can't see you.
Well,
Yeah, they're kind of all
they're
blind.
blind.
Like everybody's blinded.
I'm hiding for extra effect.
Okay. You just like
He's hiding.
you like pretend to hide. You're like, poof, I'm hiding.
I'm just being really. I'm just being really quiet. I'm just being very quiet.
I love it. Talron.
Okay. Alright. So I'm just looking at my options. What
Yeah, you should have looked at your options before it was your turn. You got 20 seconds.
Oh. Okay. Oh shit. Is it possible for me to use Wall of Light without hitting Voltiga? Like right here?
Yeah, you can drop it like, whoop, like that. Sure. Straight down. Yeah.
Like I'm trying. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid hitting.
Yeah, you could do a wall of light that would go straight down that little corridor there and not hit Voltigar. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
I mean, it could be.
What? It could be.
Well, yeah. At first it summons as like a light of wall.
A light of wall?
Actually,
Are you high right now, Septur? Are you high right now?
Is there like a button that explains it?
Yeah, I will read it. A shimmering wall of light appears at your point. At a point you choose within range, the wall appears in every orientation. La 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 la. When the wall appears, each creature in its area must make a con saving throw.
There you go.
Failed save, creature takes 48 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
I can also, after that turn, on my next turn, I can use some of its energy to shoot.
That's right. You can
So
shoot laser
this
beams out of the
energy-
wall.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's wall of light. I love that fucking spell. All right, so
So
we're gonna
just
do con
diminish over time, yeah.
saves for the Meredith.
Everybody's just blind in this room. Everybody. They have to be.
25, so takes half damage and is not blinded. And Raxus Maraxis. Fails. So he will take full
So he's
damage,
blind.
and he will be blinded.
He's
There
also
go-
blind.
Yay! Everybody's blinded. We should name this title "Everybody's Blinded."
by light.
Okay, very cool.
Also, Daggrin, how you looking?
I mean, I'm alright. It's kind of. I'm kind of wrapped up at the moment, but you know.
I can't do much of mine except for gonna shoot some motes of light at Daggrin for 10.
Super 10. You get 10 health back. That's an ability. It's not an actual action,
Cool.
isn't it? Right? It's not as an action, right? Check that. Check that, Talron. Check that, Talron.
All right. I mean, here you go.
Bonus action.
Ah, yes, it is a bonus action.
Super duper.
There you go. Groovy.
Loving it. All right. You've moved. Use your action and bonus action. Aximus, the blind.
Everyone is blind.
Let me see something, because Aximus has a spell. The question is, can he use it? Can he use it if he is blinded? Is the question.
He's double blind right now.
Double secret preparation. You can see. You can see. You can see. All these targets you can see.
Yes.
Blind was the correct choice.
It was a good choice.
It was.
A point you choose within range. Ooh, that's not one you can see. That's a point you choose. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing that you are fire resistant. Because Aximus just goes, ah! Ah! And he throws a tiny little mote of flame through the air.
Oh no!
which explodes and catches the most he possibly can in its enormous explosion radius, which is Daggrin, Zeke, Shaleheart, and well, actually, I'll just sort of give the radius of everybody.
Yeah, just draw it.
Yeah, I draw.
Oh, what is
Hey,
it?
Ray, what we rolling?
You dick!
Deck saves.
firebolt?
It is a firebolt. A fireball. Deck saves.
But I am resistant to fire, so I'll
You
take
are
half
resistant. You will take half.
I'm immune. Oh, that's cute.
Oops. Yeah, well, too bad he's blind, or otherwise he'd be able to he'd be actually shocked. All right, here's how much damage you get on that fireball. He casts it at 5th level.
That's cute.
I'm sure it
Is it
is.
20 foot or 30 foot?
20-foot radius.
30 foot.
Wouldn't that hit the Marilith too?
He brings it down.
Just enough.
It's a 20-foot radius, not 30-foot radius. Who said it's 30 foot?
Oh, I thought it was 30 for some
It's
reason.
always 20. It's always been 20-foot radius. That
he's dead.
is 40 fire damage total. If you're immune, you take
What
nothing.
was this?
It's 40,
What was,
so I take 20.
You do.
what was the save?
Oh,
Dexterity saving throw, sir. Dexterity, which you got an 18 on.
Okay, so did I
You
pass?
take half.
Okay.
You don't remember how fireballs work? You take 20 damage.
Shaleheart too, by the way.
I think
Shaleheart.
Shaleheart's immune.
No, Shaleheart is not immune to fire.
Oh.
No,
Silver dragon.
no, she's the silver.
Yeah, not fire.
I do not have all of the dragon types memorized. I'm sorry.
How dare you, Sarah?
Black
What's
assassin.
wrong with
I
you?
know. Kick me out of the campaign.
Black
gone.
assassin,
Bye. I'll see you
red
later.
fire, green is poison.
All right.
Dragon.
That is Aximus's
Ruby?
turn. Ruby is
That's a giant-
margarita damage. Like if you don't, you take margarita damage. All right. Marilith, it's now your turn.
Attacking with disadvantage, oh blind one.
He is blinded, and he's frightened, so he can't be double disadvantage, which would be hilarious.
That would be awful for them.
You roll 4d20 and take the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be pretty great.
So
actually.
you see the Marilith just streaking out in both directions, right? To her front and to her back, but she's blind, so she's like ah! So she's swinging 3 of her 6 attacks at Elbauthin, 3 of her 6 attacks at Daggrin, and whoever she hits more, she's gonna hit her with her tail.
I mean, I'm already in the tail, so I didn't think she could use that still.
Let's see.
But she's doing it at
He's grappled in
All of
the
it
tail,
is
so-
advantage. Marilith can't make a tail attack. Okay, so it's just 3 and 3 then. Good point. So you are grappled. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 3 on Elbauthin, 3 on Daggrin. All right,
Sorry, I gotta deal with something real quick.
no problem. Elbauthin, what's your AC?
it's 18.
Okay, one of these attacks hits you for 18 damage.
It does. I mean,
Yeah, 24 to hit.
disadvantage.
At disadvantage, 24.
These things.
They've
have
been rolling
crazy-
like beasts, dude.
These have crazy hit bonuses. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm gonna subtract 18 then.
You can uncanny dodge that. Take 9.
I'll take 9.
Super. Good choice. Well, those are the 3 attacks against you. Elbauthin, against Daggrin, 2 of them hit. Total of 24 damage.
Whew. Even with the 22, jeez.
Yes, indeed.
All right, 22 damage. Got it.
You're lucky because it would have crit otherwise.
Oof.
That is the Marilith's tail. She has you in her tail. She is blind. The other Marilith over here. Yeah, I mean, she's going to go after Valtigar again. Because
No!
fuck that guy.
Leave him alone.
Don't
Valtigar.
have light.
Yeah.
Once again, at disadvantage, though.
She is
At
disadvantaged
least.
because she is blind. Everybody's blinded.
But he's-
Everyone's
he's a
blind.
boy.
Everyone's just like, ah! It's like one of these fights.
Wait. If she's attacking a blind target who is also blind, does that mean it's just normal?
If you're
What's it
blind,
even
you
do?
have if you're blind, you don't have disadvantage on. If you're blind, you have a disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't apply to that.
It doesn't apply
Fine.
to it doesn't cancel anything out, right? So
But
okay,
attack rolls against a blind person have advantage.
That
so
is
would that
correct.
cancel out the disadvantage of also being blind? That's the question. But I feel like it doesn't, because you're still fucking blind.
Yeah.
Like, at that point.
yeah, I think that I'm sorry. So okay, all 6 attacks on Valtigar. Fuck, And the tail.
I mean, the dragon's also there because I mean, couldn't she flail in both directions? You know, maybe.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 6 attacks hit.
Jesus.
10, 12, 13. 52 damage. My God.
I guess I get to know what I do next turn.
And then the tail. With disadvantage.
And the tail.
17, that'll hit. 15 more damage. That drops Valtigar.
Jesus, again.
Valtigar's down. He will
He
start
is
rolling death
squishy.
saves again. He's a mage. He only had 99 hit points.
No,
Well, the good news is he's not blind anymore.
That's true. He's not blind. He's just dying. All right, that's the Marilyn's turn. Moving on. Valtigar, death saving throw.
Of course, he drops.
I'm
right
just
before
checking
his turn.
chat. It's like, just in case, you know. Who knows? But again, not for NPCs. That is a failure. That is a 4. 1 saving throw down. Stalagma. Stalagma's pissed! She will blast at both of these fuckers with a different breath weapon that you have not seen her use before.
I mean, she could hit a line and hit all of these. I mean, you know.
But she prefers to use the cone attack. She will use her paralyzing breath in a 60-foot cone.
Oh, shit.
So everybody in a 60-foot cone. So that's Raxus, Valtigar, everybody in this 60-foot cone. And that includes Daggrin and Elbauthin, unfortunately.
Well, for what?
Will roll a Constitution saving throw. DC is 20.
Oh my god.
I'll roll for the baddies. You roll for the goodies.
Fuck.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna spend a surgery point. Roll a d4 for Daggrin.
Nice.
+3. You now got a 22.
That is
Whoa.
enough.
Wait, also, the Marilith also takes another 48 damage from the Wall of Light.
Super. Awesome.
Oh, that's right.
Roll your 48.
Yes. Damn it, I have to manually type it.
Man, nobody made that.
Nope, nobody made it, which means that they are all paralyzed. No, 19 damage. Okay. Well, that's radiant damage, correct?
Yeah.
Super. Okay. All right. So with that, Stalagma breathes out this sort of like icy cold sort of gas. And you'd think it looks like a cone of cold, but no, it's like you see them all sort of slowing down. And Raxus and the Mariliths, as well as Aximus, as far as I can tell, are all paralyzed.
Nice.
Yikes.
For a minute, and can repeat the saving throw on their turn. Is that paralyzed? Yep, paralyzed. Paralyzed is the one with little X's over it. Boom, boom,
Man,
boom,
in shape now.
and
Does that mean
boom.
Does that mean I'm still restrained?
If you're paralyzed, that means that you're incapacitated, which means you can't take actions or reactions. So technically, you should not be restrained.
Woo, freedom. Except still blind. So yeah.
Shaleheart has arrived on the scene. Has taken some damage. He's okay. What do you want him to do?
Fuck yeah, I got a good plan.
You know what? I'll go for him. Shaleheart roars. No, that's not his action. I'm just kidding. Meow. He has a breath. He has a breath weapon of his own. This is all about the breath weapons, right? Cold breath or paralyzing breath. He sees the paralyzing breath. He's like, nah, I don't want to use that. Cold breath. 30-foot cone. Wait, my friends are in the way, and my dad. I can't do that. I'll have to move in. So he moves in behind Raxus.
Not into the wall of light, though. There you go.
He moves just behind the wall of light. Just behind it.
That way, please.
He flies in there.
Oh no.
That's as best he can do. And he will attack Raxus with advantage, and if he hits, it'll be a crit because he's paralyzed. He hits him with his claws and tail. That's what Shaleheart does. 3 attacks, bite, and claw.
Come on.
Get him,
Boom,
Raxus.
boom, boom. You mean Shaleheart, not Raxus.
I mean,
How dare you? Who are you rooting for?
what I meant. You can't Raxus.
Okay, goes on Raxus with a 16 advantage. That will not hit. 27 will, and 18 will. So, he crits, and he does some damage. Fuck yeah. He will do double damage. That is 40 plus 15. That is a lot. 52 damage.
Nice.
On Raxus. As his claws rake into Raxus's back. Shaleheart's happy.
Get him, Shaleheart.
Zeke, you're up. We're getting close to closing time here, so let's make this last round happen.
All right, I was gonna do this to Raxus. Between Raxus and the two Mariliths, who looks like they're still the hardiest?
I think it's like that one.
You can tell by their little circle.
Northern.
Yeah.
I know it's hard because there's a whole bunch of glow happening over here, so I can't really tell.
Between the two Mariliths, the top Marilith is probably the most hardy.
That's what I thought. All right, so I'm spending 5 sorcery points to twin this spell on the Marilith and Aximus.
Love it, love it.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck all of you. You're on fire.
And they automatically
And they auto-fail because they're paralyzed.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. I love it.
23 fire damage, and they are... there have to be some rerolls in there. Oh, there are many rerolls.
It's fire damage, right? So give me the total damage here, because fire, it's important.
I know, I need a few seconds here.
Sure, take your time.
Where am I?
Do you want to roll your damage while we move on to our next? Well,
I'm just checking. I can't remember if I can re-roll 1s and 2s or just 1s.
I think it's just ones.
Just 1s. Okay, so I get to re-roll 2.
I highly doubt that even if by rolling 1s, I don't think you're going to down Aximus.
Okay, so I rolled 4. It's extra. Okay, so that's an extra 6. That makes it 29 damage, and they are on fire.
Love it. Okay. So 29.
Which means that they will take 4d6 fire damage. They will take more damage. Yeah, they'll take 4d6 if they don't save on their next turn. So whatever token you want to give them for on fire, maybe a red dot.
I'll just since they're all failing, I don't need to give anybody a token because you'll just remember.
Well, yeah, okay. So it's this one, Northern, and that guy, and then just for good
actually, you know what? I will
measure-
use a red dot because I forget who actually has been affected by it. So Aximus certainly,
Okay.
the Marilith
And
as well.
The Northern Marilith, yeah.
This one's Laverne. I forgot that.
Shirley.
Shirley.
How dare you, sir? Anybody else? How about Raxus? Does Raxus get it as well?
No, because I only cast it on two
On
people.
2 people?
It was a twin spell.
Awesome.
But then I'm going to quicken a firebolt on Raxus just because.
That will
26
hit.
to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That guy.
And then roll 1d20,
Hold on.
please, for your after you're done with this.
Whoa! Booyah! So that goes from being a 15 to being a 24 damage.
We dispelled that. Remember
What did we dispel?
the thing with the 10 rolls? Is that what you did?
No, that's me re-rolling fire
That was
damage.
the fire damage.
Oh my bad.
I was-
Sorry, I thought that was something else.
Yeah, and then my 2d1. Oh, that was 2d200s. Let's try that again. Well, here, let's just keep the last numbers. It's a 23 and a 17.
23 and 17 for Wild Magic. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming close to the end here, folks. I can smell it. We may not come close to the end of the combat. We'll come close to the end of the night because who knows how this thing will all end up. Here we go. Oh, dear.
You get to the end of the turn order at least.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm aiming for the end of the turn, which is Aximus if he survives. All right, Zeke Wild Magic table. Here we go, Zeke. You get your choice of 23 or 17.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Here's 23. And here's 7.
Oh, that one again.
Mm-hmm. And here's 7.
Oh no.
Here's 17. No, that doesn't work. Sorry. I'm gonna review that because that doesn't actually affect because we're in a place where you can't have that happen. What's the 23? 23 is that or
I'll just roll another one.
Yeah, roll one more time.
8.
Holy shit, 8? Remember our food fight? We're back, baby.
Oh no!
Hey.
Oh god.
That's bad.
Oh no.
Don't take that one because that would turn everybody's good. Well, I mean.
Oh no, we've done it.
animals,
We've
man.
had this happen before.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm so happy about this.
Wait. So just Does the food
Speak
even
to
hurt
animals.
still?
No, it's food.
Oh.
But by the same token, it would also get the Mariliths.
That's true.
But
That's true.
you're
All
kind
their
of
swords would
wondering
turn into
why-
giant sausages.
Mm,
It's almost over. They're paralyzed. Don't even worry. Just speak to animals.
yeah, fine. I'll take the animal.
Okay, boom. You can only speak to animals. Anything else, Zeke?
No, it's the end of my turn.
All right, Executus
Dog.
is dead, so I will move him from the turn order. Raxus is not dead, so he will turn
blind
to.
and paralyzed.
He's blinded and he is paralyzed, so he will save out of being paralyzed, or attempt to do anyway.
That's
With,
the end of his turn, right?
it is the end of his turn, so he will attempt to save out. Yeah,
And then he will also take the damage from still being in the Wall of Light.
that's correct.
Yeah.
So, what's it? Is it con save for the paralyzed? Yeah, it is.
20,
Con.
right?
Yep,
It's
DC
the
20.
dragon.
Yep, DC 20. Holy shit!
That's rough, dude.
It's a great goddamn breath weapon. He
He's a
saves,
badass dragon.
so he's
But
no longer
he still takes
paralyzed.
the radiant.
He does.
All right. 4d8.
Nice.
How much was that?
Bernie.
How much?
20.
How much was that? How much was that?
20.
Boom.
Enough,
Dead
enough.
ski.
Raxus just evaporates in just a shower of black goop. Demonic ichor everywhere. He's like, "Hey, look, I got out."
Oh no.
Ferros, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay. I'm gonna go 0. I want to go over here. 0 will stay back. I'm gonna cast Bless. I'm gonna cast it as a bonus action using my embodiment of the law. I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, on Shaleheart, and on Elbauthin.
Okay.
And then using Voice of Authority, because I used it on Shaleheart, I'm gonna give him an attack as a reaction against the creature northeast of him. Can't see
Shaleheart.
the name,
Okay.
but-
Yep. Shaleheart will make a bite attack on the Marilith. Tasty chicken incoming. That
And he's blessed.
is that'll hit with an 18.
And plus he has Bless, so you roll one.
It still hits. It still hits. It still hits. 18 is on target, so he does 17 piercing damage.
It's a crit because
Nice.
paralyzed.
Oh yeah, so he'll get some more damage. That is 2 more d6. Actually, is it d6s? Let me double check. Mousing over. It is 2 more d10 actually. So roll more 2 more d10. 17 plus 12.
29.
Okay, very good. Anything else, Ferros?
All right, then I'm going to use my hand axe. What the hell is this? And I'm going to slap this creature with it, I guess, with an 18 to hit, the
And-
one north of me.
18 will hit.
All right, the damage is already there, surprising. I don't know. I think a psychic damage is Divine Strike. There should be extra D8
Is
on
that
that.
hand
so I'm
axe
gonna add extra
magical
D8.
or no?
It is silvered.
Is it magical?
Honestly, it's silvered. That's all it is.
It is
Silvered.
not
I don't know if
magical.
it's
It does no damage.
Not even the psychic damage.
Oh, psychic damage, yes.
Divine
The
strike?
1 psychic damage. Well done.
3 psychic damage because Divine Strike is 2d8.
Super duper.
And then I'm also going to use Order's Wrath on the creature. So now it is cursed. If anyone hits it, it will also take 2d8 more psychic damage.
Okay, very cool.
That is
Nice.
also a crit because I did hit it with a weapon attack. Divine Strike with that double Divine Strike damage.
Suddenly you're doing a shit ton of things.
The attack deals an extra d8. So
This is why I hated Loraxi in the first place. He's just got too much shit going
An
on.
extra 3 I keep rolling really low on these rolls. An extra 3
Wow.
psychic damage to add on to that. And then I'm going to move down 1, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Daggrin.
Well, unfortunately, all my spells are also I have to see stuff, so I can't do anything until I'm out of this blind.
Hit it with a weapon.
I mean,
Hit it with a weapon.
You've got. Might as well try.
Disadvantage from blind, advantage from being paralyzed.
yeah, it's true. You know, all right. Smacky, I guess.
24 will hit.
Hey!
There you go. There you go.
go.
Wink. Plus, wow, that's some massive fire. 2d8. Ooh, 2.
Hey,
I got
that's what
Whoa!
I got like 3 on mine, dude. So.
hold on, no, I rolled all 3 ones on all 3.
Yep, you
Oh,
did.
Nice.
3
I rolled
ones.
pretty low too.
You swing back, you're like, ah!
Right.
Ting! Your Warhammer like hits it and it's like reverberates in your hand and you feel the fire envelop this creature who's paralyzed. That's all. Anything else?
Crit.
Yeah, I know. Do
And then at the end of my turn, I got a.
you want to roll that crit damage?
Oh, okay, that's
That's why I said it because he didn't roll the crit damage.
Yeah. That's just
1d8
another. Yeah, one
and-
more d8 and one
Oh, no.
more d. What is it? for the fire?
You could just
Two,
click
2d8.
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 So roll more.
3d8 total.
So roll it again. Coming close.
That's better.
All right.
And at the end of my turn, I'll roll for it to see if I'm not blinded by my own attack.
Hey, no more blindy.
I can
Daggrin,
see! I can fight!
Elbauthin, it's your turn.
My turn.
3 more people left in the round
Oh,
and
God.
in tonight's session. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
All right, so I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna hopefully take this guy.
I really hope you do.
He's gonna
Maybe
get a
snipe
crit,
after
dude.
me.
Concentrating.
He's gonna knock this shit into next week if he hits.
Hopefully. Let's see.
I mean, he has
Pretty-
like double advantage.
He has advantage.
You don't have double advantage. He's got a lot of chances of hitting. Yeah, the only chance would be
29?
29 will hit. Yes.
And it's still force crit that thing.
Look at that sneak attack.
That's a horrible.
Oh my god!
And I thought I had ones. Jeez.
But
Well,
you get a
roll
crit.
it
But you get a
again.
crit because you hit. So roll your
Just roll all
sneak
your
attack. Yeah, roll all your damage again.
How do I do that?
Just roll your attack and we'll take the damage.
Just click green
I'll
flame
do-
blade.
Yeah,
to
click
roll
green
second
flame
damage
blade.
for
There
him.
you go. Perfect.
There
All
you
right.
go. There you go.
That's way more than is needed to kill this creature. Way more.
Boom! Deadski.
Done. Marilith defeated. Or 1 down. Juan to go. Anything else about them?
Talron, kill him!
That's it for me.
Super. Talron. Let's finish out strong. Aximus is still alive.
Just jump off and go get him.
What about the other?
Oh shit!
What about the other
last
what?
guy.
The other Marilith.
The
It's
Marilith.
still alive, but not looking. And that Marilith is also on fire
It is.
All right. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
also burning. It's true.
and
Well-
stuck and paralyzed in your wall of light. Like that Marilith is literally taken care of by circumstance right now.
First
Mhm.
off, I'm gonna heal. Well, first off, I'm gonna bonus action heal Vartigan for 5d6.
There you go. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he's no longer blinded because he was dead. And then he's
Yep.
alive again.
Exactly. He's alive.
again.
He's like, I'm alive. I can
Oh.
see. Oh my fucking god. What is this thing?
By the way, drop the wall of light.
Okay. Wall of light's gone.
No, leave it there.
No,
Leave it
He
there.
said, drop
Is
the
he
wall of
fine?
light.
They're paralyzed in it. It will kill it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that thing's on fire anyways.
Well, the light
Okay.
will
All
help.
right. You can drop it. If
Wall
you have
of light is
something else
gone.
You need to concentrate on.
Voltigar is alive but prone. Anything else, Talron?
Okay, well, pulling up.
Flash.
Yeah, I'm fucking slicing this fucker up.
Do it. You have advantage. Bing bang.
Nice.
And crit. Roll him again.
Oh wait, what?
Roll your damage. You got crit. They're paralyzed.
Okay, he's paralyzed.
Crit damage. Auto crit.
Actually, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Hold on, sorry. Hold on. Is this paralyzed?
Oh, didn't he break it?
No, he is paralyzed.
No,
Yep, he's paralyzed.
Raxus broke it.
Rax is broken.
Not
Oh, okay.
Aximus.
Yeah. So give me some damage
That's
here.
right.
2 more
so
damages. Just 2 more damages.
Just click-
Roll it again.
Just click the button.
Clickety clickety, and then addity. All right, so we
There you
got
go.
26 plus 11, that's 37, plus 9, that's 46. Damage.
Yeah.
Close. So close.
Oh, but he is on fire, and he's going to auto fail his deck save because he's paralyzed. So
You gotta roll that damage, Zeke.
Wait, does he do the dex save at the end of his turn? Because
End
maybe
of
he
his
rolls
turn.
for paralysis. Maybe he rolls for paralysis, gets out of it to make a dex
What the fuck would it matter? It wouldn't matter.
I'm pretty sure he rolls for paralysis at the end of his turn too.
So Talron, you just go you take your sword and you like carve a fucking T in him, just like shing shing. Boop.
It's 16 more fire damage.
16.
He's up.
Yeah, before he makes both saves, and he has fucking like 9 HP or something.
So as Aximus will roll his Constitution saving, we're gonna end the night on this lovely little.
Oh come on, he's just about to die.
He is just about to die. Let's see
We
what
can
happens.
just continue. We're almost done.
We're almost there.
I know you're almost there.
It's gonna be like 3 turns in the next session.
Oh,
Alright,
he fails.
it's okay.
So he's still paralyzed, and he's like, "Ugh," and his
And
eyes,
he's still on fire.
and he's still on fire, and he takes how much damage?
16.
Yeah, that's way more than he had. He had 4 hit points.
Okay, there you go. So
His eyes bubble, and then he's like, turns into
that
goo.
Marilith is probably going to die on its next turn, too. So there you go.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go with that. The Marilith, in fact, it will go on her next turn. The Marilith, it is her turn. And she's paralyzed to end in the fire. And how much fire does she take? 16?
Hold on, I get.
She ain't got a whole lot of hit points left.
Hold on, I get to reroll 3 of those.
Reroll.
Reroll.
3
Now it becomes a 9, so that is 11 fire damage.
Oh,
Nope.
not enough to kill her.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
See if she breaks out of the paralysis. That's
Voltigor's about to kill him anyway. Kill it anyways.
Well,
true.
it is the Marilith's turn. The Marilith turns to Shaleheart.
He is also paralyzed.
Wait, is he not paralyzed?
The Marilith is paralyzed.
The Marilith is paralyzed. God, that's a tongue twister right there. The Marilith is paralyzed. The Marilith is paralyzed. The Marilith will turn and will try to break out of the paralyze and the blind at the same time. So the 2 con saves. Bing bong. Has advantage. What's the DC on the paralyze? It is 20. And what's the DC on the blind?
That's 18.
Okay. Does not save out of the blind, but does save out of the paralyze.
Oh. Okay.
But that's
we
the
still
end.
have a full round in which to murder her.
That is the end of their turn, right? At the end of that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
And here come the legendary action.
No, unfortunately not. However, I think we'll end with Valtigar getting his fucking revenge on this.
Yes, let him take her down.
Oh no!
We
got wild magic as well.
Oh, did we in chat? No. Wild magic surge?
No,
I love you, chat. I love you, chat. This will be on Valtigar's, right? So let's do a wild magic surge on Valtigar's action. Valtigar will use Finger of Death.
Good. Yes. Fucking killer.
He just pokes his finger at her and goes, "I don't like your face." Boop. And then she will have to make a dexterity saving throw. Doesn't really matter if she fails or not because the amount of damage from Finger of Death.
I think Finger of Death is 0 damage if you say.
I think that's disintegrate. Disintegrate.
Yeah,
is that.
disintegrate.
Oh,
disintegrate is all
that way? Okay, good. Thank God. Thank God I'm wrong. Thank you.
Finger of Death just does an insane amount of fucking damage.
It does. And it's all necrotic too. So hold on one second. Finger of Death. Fingy of Death does Constitution saving throw 78 plus 30. It only has 18 hit points. So clearly will kill her. It doesn't matter.
It literally can't. Yeah, it literally can't save.
Yeah.
So yeah, Valtigar just takes his finger and goes, "Back to the abyss, bitch." And she goes, and turns into goop.
Yay. Well, that sucked.
I see that happen and I just go, that was cool.
And then we'll do wild magic to end the night.
I'm no longer concentrating.
What the hell did I just fly back into?
Here we go. Wild magic to end the night, folks. And then we're going to say goodnight.
Indeed.
Also, I just got art.
Art? You got art? I'm glad you got art.
Oh,
all right, wild magic. Who, I guess I roll it, right? 1d100.
Fucking Discord.
Oh no, please
1d100. Ba-boom!
So
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. On Valtigar, 85.
Oh, come on.
Have we got this one?
I've already seen that one.
What the fuck? Oh, yes, we've seen this one. As Valtigar sticks his finger into the creature and it turns into goop, he's like, "See, dear, that's how it's done." Oh, shit! And his arms go and turn into giant tentacles.
All the better to pet you with, my dear.
Oh, God.
Just like, oh, geez.
And that is where we're going to end the night. Holy smokes, folks. That was a fight. That was a fucking fight. All right. Let me just get everybody back into Zoom in their proper place. And then we'll end for the evening.
Side note, just real quick. When Finger of Death kills something, doesn't it make like a skeleton?
Only humanoids. It makes a zombie if they're humanoid. Good question.
I could have had that spell.
It's a good spell. Good thing that I didn't use it against you.
Exactly.
Actually, did I have that spell?
I had the choice to do it. That was the thing that was like, is that too mean? Is that too mean? That's too mean.
Oh, that you could have.
Well, the thing about Finger of Death is it doesn't. It's not like Disintegrate where you go to 0, you die. So she would have just downed probably. I don't think it would have killed her.
Yeah.
If it reduces you to 0 hit points, you
I
die.
actually think I actually think
Not
I
not Finger of Death. No.
Finger of
I think
Death.
I actually,
Take a look at the spell.
I
No.
think I actually did at that spell as a Hexblade.
Yeah, you did. Remember, because you gave me.
No,
the
it
little
doesn't say. If it reduces
Oh, a
you to 0
humanoid
die.
killed by the spell, so that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't kill you
It feels like it
automatically.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It feels
Finger
like
of
it
Death.
does.
I mean, the name says Finger of Death, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
feel
I
it
can
would,
technically
but-
cast that spell now. I can cast all of the spells now.
True.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
All right, so we're going to go around the horn, and of course, we will pick up after this kerfuffle next week. Yeah, so hey, great. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out here with our awesome crew here at Slices and Dices. You can find us here every Friday at 9:15 or thereabouts. Tonight we started a little late, but we're ending a little late. It all evens out. And let's go around the horn, and let's start with the person to my left, the man, the myth, the legend, Alex Lorenzo. Alex, where can people find you on the internet?
You guys can find me on Instagram at _Alex_Lorenzo, where I post nothing. Yeah.
I think ASMR is in your future, Alex.
He's gotta be quiet as neighbors.
I think no, I'm serious. There are like ASMR microphones that have like the thing on this side and the thing on this side. They kind of look like a giant dildo for some reason. I don't know why, but
I wonder why.
it's weird. I like ASMR. I don't listen to a lot of ASMR feeds. I probably should. Maybe we should raid an ASMR feed once in a while. Anyway, thank you, Alex. Moving on. Let's move on down to this guy directly below Alex, the guy who played the once and future cleric, Daggrin. I don't know. We'll have to see how he amounts up to the sort of Laraxi Ferros cleric thing now that we've going on.
Well, anyway, you can find me
Till tomorrow.
on Twitter at IronWolf616, and where I post multiple things, and I'm still getting that shelf going. But one of these days I'll get to it. But I've just been really busy with shots and whatnot. So
With what now?
shots, COVID.
Oh! I was like,
Trying to get them on Wednesday.
shots.
Great.
I keep forgetting. People are getting
Yeah.
shot. Get your shots, folks.
I got one. I'm halfway there.
Halfway there.
2. 1, 2.
Nice.
But the second one laid me low, yo. Holy crap. Moderna is no joke.
Yeah, that's when I got to.
Don't let my husband hear you say that. That's what he's getting.
It's
Yeah, I
okay.
got the-
It goes away in a day. But
I
it's...
got the Pfizer, so.
Well, the Pfizer... My wife got the Pfizer, and she was fine
I'm
with
the
the
one
second
who
shot.
has to take care of him when he feels.
I had Pfizer. I had no effect.
Good for you. Good for you guys. All right. Thank you, James. Moving around the circle, I should say more like this way, to the 6 o'clock position where we got Sarah, who played Zeke. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on the internet at Lovely Llama on Twitter and Instagram, where I'm trying to be better about posting things. So, maybe there will be something there. I don't know. No promise.
Let's go. Social media is
weather-
not as important as we all, I
The
think at one
weather's
point.
getting nice. I'll leave the
Yeah,
house more.
exactly.
I'll go on bike rides. So maybe I'll do some of my bike ride around New York videos or something.
I love that. I
That'd be
love
cool.
that. Do that. Because the weather's gorgeous when it's not freezing cold. And when there's not an
Mhm.
Arctic blast that comes in from Canada and just envelops the entire
Yeah.
United States. So yeah, thank you, Sarah. Moving on around the horn again to the man who played now Laraxi / Ferros Laraxi. I'm going to keep your token as it is. Because he looks like him, but I'll keep your... Unless you decide to change back. That's up to Talron, because he's got the true polymorph shit. So, it's up to you.
Keeping them like this.
Hey, if you... I didn't think you would. Well, whatever. Daggrin might opine on that one as well, so we'll see. Where can people find you on the internet, Kraw?
It's me, Laraxi, the better cleric. Don't tell Talron that I have the spell magic. Don't tell
hurt me, Kraw.
Don't tell Talron that I have the spell magic prepared. Apparently, I've had it prepared the entire time.
Fuck
I
you.
haven't used it. I haven't said anything. I'm just saying, better cleric. I healed more.
Shit.
The original cleric, to be fair.
Oh my god.
Massiel. Yo, that Massiel was dope, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That was you know what that was? That was a heel steal. It was a heel steal.
Oh shit, James left.
James did it
James fucking rage quit. This is the first time I've ever seen him do that in any of my games. Look what you did, Kraw. How dare you? He walked
Can't take
away.
Can't take
Sometimes
you anywhere.
You just can't really handle it.
Talron,
You have to, like, zone
on the
out.
morrow, Talron. True polymorph, please, because I can't stand the amount of time that he takes with his turns. It's just like 25 million minutes.
Wait, what are you talking about? My turns are still. I have like 20.
Moving on to
I do it in like
the
a
guy
minute. I
over
do it in like a minute.
here.
I have the shortest turns.
I love you.
Where is he in relation to me? Can I poke him? If I go this way,
He
am I
is
poking
to
him?
your. I can't point because it's all mirrored and shit. Yeah, there you go, right there. Oh no.
This one?
Yeah, there. Poke.
This one?
Nope, not that one.
Poke, poke, poke.
No. Switch the other way because you just
This one?
poked. Yeah, that way.
Poke, poke, poke.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good. Septur.
Poke.
While Sarah is poking, Sarah
wants
is
to be me.
ineffectively poking. Please
Everyone wants to
close
be
this
me.
out so we can all go to sleep. It's like 2 in the morning. What about you, sir? Where can people find you on the internet?
I mean, you'll find me on Twitter at KaneRandom, where I'm gonna be posting shenanigans. Yes, I went that out of the way already. Art, D&D stuff, video game stuff. Please give me. Please share me wherever arts are available. I need all the arts, especially since I just got a recent work in progress.
Very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to putting that in our little images catalog that you guys see before every stream. I've been your
Discord.
Yeah, look in Discord. I'll look in Discord after the game. I'm too busy closing out so we can all go to bed. My name is Matt, and I've been your DM for the evening, and you'll find us here on Slices and Dices every Friday. Next week, actually, I should say before we close out and talk about next week, which we'll still have Dungeons of the Mad Mage next week, Sunday is our monthly Discord watch party, where we'll be seemingly watching Willow? I asked for fantasy movies.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I love Willow. My kids don't like it. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Matt, you need to get new kids.
I think I do.
wanna
I'm
see
going to trade them in.
Labyrinth.
It's the only. Yeah, you gotta.
The
trade out
votes
that
have it,
movie
man.
also.
People wanted to watch Willow. We're watching Willow on Sunday. Sunday, 9 o'clock, the 25th. That's in a little over 24 hours time.
Listen, I respect that. I respect the guy as the Ewok and all that, but come on.
No, it's a good movie. And, it's got Val Kilmer.
Warwick Davis is awesome,
Val
and
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer is
Val
amazing.
Kilmer's awesome.
Yeah, but it's got Lucas producing.
Oh, shit. He went there.
Oh God.
Yo, so anyway, Willow, join us if you're a sub. And we're going to be a watch party in Discord, not in stream because of copyright and all that bullshit. So anyway, if you want to become a sub, hit us up with a sub here on Twitch. If you want to check us out on YouTube, you can check us there. Throw a like and subscribe on there. They'll hit the little bell and it'll let you know when our videos come out to YouTube. And of course, join us in Discord, where you'll find the information for down here in Twitch below, as well as in pretty much all of our social media. Join us, friends, and we look forward to seeing you. Until we talk again, folks, and we'll see each other again, remember, take care of yourself, but don't forget to take care of each other. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching. Good night.